601.
Can you guys hear us okay?
The lack of chat is not
Sitting
reassuring.
in traffic. Entertain me.
Yeah, that's my buddy Bill.
We will do our best.
Just watching the stream while driving a car.
No watching the stream while moving. We will do our best.
Sounds dangerous.
I've listened to D&D podcasts while driving a car.
That's different.
Yeah, but that's not watching, that's listening.
No streaming and driving?
Podcasts while driving. Probably not a good idea. I don't think I got enough data for that anyway.
No.
No. Okay, mic's not on.
Oh, didn't we unplug it?
No. Okay, mic's not on.
Well, I'm hearing it now.
Okay, now we're good.
Okay.
Can everyone hear us?
Sounds like it.
Okay. You can hear it from...
I could hear, yeah, I mean, I heard some feedback, so.
That's good.
I'll be back in a minute. I have to run him to oil for some paperwork that is done.
Okay, good luck.
Okay.
Throw me off.
I will do my best.
All right.
We'll try our best not to.
All right. How's that? Hear us anymore?
Please.
Hello?
Yes.
All right. We'll try our best not to.
Are we just screaming into the
Hello?
void?
Hello?
Because
Hello?
I've been looking for the void because I have lots of screaming to do. So that'd be fantastic. Are we just screaming into the void? Because I've been looking for the void because I have lots of screaming to do.
Nothing.
No!
Is it the input for the stream? Possibly.
There was Amy.
Hello, Amy.
Oh, you know what? It might be because it's...
Hello, Amy.
Because I can hear it through there.
Yeah.
Oh, on the computer.
No. In the...
Oh,
in these.
headset. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was my voice on just the headset?
Yeah. Just talk. You know, you're just talking. You know,
Okay,
gently
sound,
to
but
someone.
lots of echo.
Okay. Is that any better?
Okay, sound.
I'm too excitable of a person. It just gets so loud.
Is that any better? Shouldn't be any echo anymore.
You can't see that the pattern on my dress is a Christmas pattern on the camera.
No.
That's sad.
Do you want a close up? Is that what you're asking for?
I just thought it would be more
I
obvious.
mean, we can sit one right in front of you.
That's a little weird.
Just try and help.
I mean, I know I'm the reason everyone shows up, but that's a little weird. And if that's true, I'm way more concerned.
Yes. You should be.
As we all are.
If that's true.
Better. Yay!
Thank goodness.
As we all are.
All right.
There we go.
Let's do this
Okay.
thing.
All right. So when we last left everybody, we were in the midst of a fight.
I remember this fight.
So
27 die 4. That's all you need to know.
Like, I remember that part.
yes, somebody did take 27 die 4. So basically, you were in this area down here, in the midst of a fight with a whole bunch of dark dwarves, some of which that were enlarged. And in the process, yes, there were some that took some damage. So I'll read the hit point story here. Okay, so Ilya is at 23. Nope, I'm sorry. I have her at 1. Ooh. Is that right?
I had me at 27.
27? Okay. Let me see. Sometimes it's hard to judge because...
I had me at 27.
You crossed the line.
Okay. I'm like, I can see myself missing like a few points and just missing a hit, but I'm
Not
like
the entire all my
a little more off than I thought.
Okay.
When it said 21, I was like, okay, I missed
may or
one.
may not be right. So.
Well,
That delay.
It's mostly just weird to hear my own. Why is it only my voice I hear?
You have the highest frequency voice, highest frequency carries.
There you go.
There it is. That
Okay.
makes more sense.
All right, so I have Ilya at 27. I have Soren at 53.
That is just
I have EE at 18. I have Jacob at 7. I have Aragon at total.
Really?
That's,
what a nice
what I have.
surprise.
I had him at 31.
yeah, I have him at total. I don't have anything marked off here.
And he got healed.
I have Oric at 14
Yep.
right now.
Yep. It's gotten a couple healing spells from oh jeez.
Yep. Here I have Lorlo at total. I have Atellus at total. And I have Skady at total, and then I have Ickelrot at 1.
As I'm trying to refer
Oof.
to him.
Poor Rod. He's not
And
even
that's
here.
all that we actually have at this point.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we had a couple of people magically disappear from the fight. And
Yeah.
a couple of people that might be magically appearing. It's magically delicious.
It's
Oh,
possible.
That's
Okay.
Lucky Charms.
So
I know.
that's the basic gist of what's going on at this point. You did explore what essentially was the bazaar area down here.
Oh, great.
Realized that that may not be a good idea.
I realize we like all the
And so you decided to come back and explore this area, and you were in a foundry area. So effectively, this very large chamber has a ceiling which is at least 40 feet tall, allowing the two massive smelting furnaces room to stand. The furnaces look to be made of shining obsidian, with hatch ports for coal and cunningly worked into the sides. Giant-sized Duergar work massive bellows in rhythm to a guttural chant sung by all. Other Duergar shove coal into the furnace bases, while their compatriots pour crushed rock into hatches higher up the sails. The activity seems chaotic yet ordered in the strobing light of molten ores sparking as they flow out from one furnace into the second. Into the second larger furnace to the southeast. Southwest. Iron chips and glassy nuggets lie scattered about the heavily scorched and burnt floor. The smoky, acrid odor of burning ore is almost overpowering. So,
Always good when Rod shows up and immediately walks over to the bar.
It's been that kind of day.
yep.
It's a Monday.
Yeah.
It's been a
Okay.
day that ends in Y.
Yes.
Why couldn't have Monday been
On
canceled
more
due
than-
to
yeah.
scheduling and errors? That was Wednesday.
Okay.
Anyway.
So,
Yes, now I'm vaguely remembering.
there was a stinking cloud
Yes.
that was in this area
Yes.
that has these two, both
Yep.
puking.
Yep.
You were getting healed up by Atellus.
Yep. That's who's the deal.
Yep. Lorlo was fighting this one here.
Yep.
There's this one here who was trying to get through.
Aragon had just knocked one down.
Yep. And I don't know why. Oh, Ilya fell, didn't she?
Ilya got into the stinking cloud or something.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
right.
Somebody
Had to get
tried
drug
pick
out.
somebody out.
Yes.
Or was that
Oh, that's why
Slaughter?
Ickelrot was down. That's right, because he reached in to come and get you, and you both are puking.
Right. Oh my gosh, why do I barely remember this?
Yep.
It's
Okay.
been 2 weeks.
You got caught in the stinking cloud.
All right. So initiative.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
4.
You're rolling.
Whoever
Oh,
wants to
20-sided
start.
die? Oh, just
20-sided die, and you roll a 2. Watch it.
6.
Yeah!
All right, it's yours.
Alright.
All right, so Aragon, you are close enough to either go and engage and swing or just swing.
I'll engage and swing since one's already engaged.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's a miss. That's a
That's
crack.
crack.
Unfortunately. That's a miss.
Okay. All right. I will
So
have
close.
Lorlo
So
attack
close.
here.
Almost had it, but it was a crack. I can't just take that.
So with Lorlo, I think everything was on.
listening to my voice.
11. She missed. Skatey.
Yes.
You can attack. Now you can't shoot because you're engaged. You're engaged hand to hand.
All right. So
Stab some of them.
let's use my short sword,
Yes.
which is
Where'd Kitty go?
You are +3 to hit and +1 in damage.
Stab some of them.
+3 hits. I don't know where Kitty is, but
Says
that goes
1
right
to
here.
6, so D6.
These are actually large, so you would actually do D8 damage if you hit. Okay.
Oh, that's only if I hit. But I still,
That's
I
if
will
you
still
hit.
roll a D20.
Yes, you have to roll a D20.
And I just get
So
one attack.
4th level. Yes, you get 1 attack. You need 14s. So 11 on the die.
13.
That's a hit. Die 8
Oh, thank
and add 1.
Somebody hit. We're off to a reasonable start.
3 plus
Pretty
1
much
is
the
4.
best start we can get.
So Skatey hits with a 4.
Yes.
I engaged with the
That's
right
Did
one.
anybody attack him
You
before?
did.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna
Yes,
say
he
these
got
guys might
peppered.
be real easy if it only takes 4.
No, he got peppered with arrows. There are 3 left.
Two of which are in the stinking
2 of
cloud.
which are in the stinking cloud, and 1 of which is not. Okay.
Everyone remembers the stinking cloud way better than I do.
Alright.
Am I alternate timeline, Amy?
Yes.
What
You,
is
I
you
think
are
you're
the dark
Amy from
timeline.
Earth 2.
parallel?
Parallel universe.
No, it's more Earth 38.
Earth 38?
Mhm.
Alright.
Yep. Have to wait till January 14th to find out how Crisis.
Oh, thank God,
ends.
somebody else
No,
knows.
don't talk about it. I
No, no,
haven't
no,
caught up yet.
You haven't caught
I
up?
have not
That's
caught
what I
up
did
yet.
over the weekend.
Yep.
I love the Kevin Smith after show. Oh, that's just hilarious.
You're up to 20.
I'm up to 20.
Oh, wow.
I know. You
It's
have a heart attack.
DC.
It's starting to spurs you.
So DC has on the CW has the Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Batwoman,
The only one I watched.
Legends of
Legends
Tomorrow.
of
Legend
Tomorrow.
of Tomorrow, and
That's the
Black
only-
Lightning.
Black Lightning,
Black
yes.
Black Lightning is in it too.
Yeah.
So they're doing a crossover event which is called Crisis of Infinite Earths, which was in the comics,
All
which is a
5
really,
TV
really
shows.
good, really great comic arc.
Oh.
I love
But I am like about 5 episodes
couldn't believe
behind,
they
so
did
And I can understand
They brought
why.
yes. And every year they do an arc, but this is a really
This
great
is
arc.
the most,
Part of it is
I love the way
the
that
Arrow.
it's
It's last season,
the original Flash TV show
so
brought him
it's
back.
important.
Because I've seen
And then did
I've seen a season of
flashback to the
Supergirl, so I
original
saw
TV
that
show.
crossover
Oh,
with
that was
Flash.
pretty good
That's
Yep.
that's it. That's all
Yep.
I've seen.
Well, and the interesting thing is that she,
No more spoilers.
Melissa Benoist,
Uh-huh.
and Grant Gustin, who plays the Flash, were actually on
Glee.
Glee.
Yeah.
So
What?
they did a musical episode.
Yes, they did. That was probably
Did a
one of the
crossover
best
musical.
episodes.
Yeah.
How have I not seen this? All right, that's gotta go up.
And the
to
guy
the
that
top of my
plays,
list.
All on Netflix.
All on Netflix.
Excellent.
What's his name? Not Demon Dark.
How have I not seen this? All right, that's gotta go up.
the other one
Malcolm
that says-
Merlin?
Malcolm Merlin was also singer as
He's
well.
on Broadway.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So
I think the guy who plays Firestorm, Doctor.
The old,
Yeah,
old guy?
the older guy of Firestorm was also a singer at one point.
oh okay.
The guy who in
He was a
Supergirl.
professor.
Why can I not remember the character's name or the actor's name? But he's like the best friend character at the beginning.
Oh, for Jimmy Olsen,
Yes.
tall,
Yeah.
tall, very thin black gentleman.
No, not him.
I think she's thinking of.
Guardian?
The guy plays Jimmy in a different TV show. That's why I got confused.
Oh.
I think
There's
she's
only
thinking of
Two guys.
The guy plays
the
Jimmy in a different TV show.
shorter guy that plays the tech
Yes.
guru. In,
Oh yeah. He's no longer on the show. So
Well, at the very least, he's a Broadway actor.
That's probably why it's not a show.
He was on Smash. He's in Newsies.
Yep.
I found him because I loved his singing, and then I was like, "What's he doing on Supergirl?"
Anyway,
Sorry.
okay.
We digress.
So one of the attacks
Okay, they're
on
nerds too.
Ergon.
miss.
Okay. Initiative.
With you again.
Yeah.
4.
You got lucky. Listen, do it again.
6.
Again, you're on fire.
I suppose.
Okay.
12?
You are third.
Yeah.
You need 14s. So, oh, hold on. 12. Was that with your?
Wait, I'm a
pluses?
4th level fighter.
Fourth level. You're
Third
still,
level magic user.
Yeah, you
Okay.
still need 14s.
Okay.
Was that a 12 on the die?
Yeah.
Then you hit because you're plus 3 on your
Oh
first
yeah, my
attack.
sword. Yay! And
Your
then
other one,
second attack is 14.
That's a hit too. All right, so die 12 and die 6 halved.
Both. So the die 6 and the die 12 are both halved.
No, just the die 6 because you do 1 to 3 versus large with a dagger. Okay, and then you're going to add 3 to your total.
7 on the d12, so that's 10, and then half rounded up or half rounded down.
Half rounded up.
So then 3 is 13.
13. Okay. All right. Skating.
Yep. Let's go for it again.
Okay. Well, that one was down. You have
I
the
can
option.
shoot at one.
Yes.
Yes, I would rather shoot. Is that
Okay.
my special nose?
Yep. Okay. 2 shots.
First one, 6.
That's a miss.
Right? That is the
Yep. That's a 6.
There should be a line of reading or anything.
Yeah, there's only and a 12.
That one hit.
All right,
So
one
die
missed.
6
It's good coffee too.
6.
and any pluses.
No,
So you're within short range. So down.
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah.
peppermint.
I'm in short range?
Yes.
Because I'm going to
Oh,
be
plus-
Christmassy dressed. All everything
0
is
damage plus 5 hit.
Okay. So
I
just
have
6
a
is
I have a red suit jacket coming for
Yeah,
Friday.
just 6.
That's gonna be
Let
classy.
me-
And I have
Do you
a
have
green paisley
mark off my arrows.
vest
Yeah.
and tie and
So Laura's going to take
pocket
a
square.
chance and do the same thing.
And meanwhile, I'll be wearing a dinosaur.
Because she gets
It's okay. He has a Santa hat.
some decent.
I mean, why not? Tis
Sound
the
is
season,
very
right?
low. Someone in
Sound
the
is very low, apparently.
chat, they're saying sounds low.
Okay. What is the? Stick to the game, please. Okay. All right. This one is
We're working on it. You might not have been able to hear that, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
Jim, we play D&D. We're not doctors of sound.
Is it that? That should
I
be
don't know the true full Star Trek reference, but I'm trying here. Doctors of sound.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a physicist.
Yeah, pretty much. Star Trek reference, but I'm trying. D&D players, not sound engineers.
Okay, so there's only a round or 2 that is left on the stinking cloud
D&D players.
Okay.
that is there. Okay,
So how do we get at them without? Because
do what
the
we-
archers can't see them, and
Well,
we can't physically walk in.
once the cloud actually dissipates,
Uh-huh.
they're still for a round or 2 going to be
incapacitated.
incapacitated,
Vomiting.
or at least worse off.
So stab him
Okay.
fast.
They're still for a round or 2.
Stab where it hurts in the eye.
And there's a couple
would
that
hurt.
are still
You
asleep
were
from my
right.
sleep spell, right?
Yes.
That would hurt.
That seems
But
like
they're
the
in
worst
the
place.
cloud.
Yes, they were the ones that were already taken out. I only have the 2 left. Yes.
Okay. So, in other words, when the cloud appeared over them, they just kind of choked on their own vomit.
Basically, yes.
That's the words when.
I know that's not in my top 10 options. I don't even have top 10.
Yeah, so they actually have for another round. Another round after the cloud is actually going.
Okay, so we have a round to get to them, and possibly.
Well, you have a round now that you could effectively do missile weapons. Next,
So, like
the
for
next round.
instance, like a magic missile that
Magic
would
missile, arrows, anything of that sort, and then around.
Do we have anyone that can see them without?
Yeah, you can still fire. I mean, it's not like the cloud is completely obscuring them. You can still see bodies and stuff.
Okay.
So magic missile is definitely good because it'll automatically hit.
Okay.
And then obviously arrows or whatever arrows are. So.
Okay.
All right. So Tellus is going to put one more cure light on you, saying I'm saving my last one.
You should probably save as many as you can.
27.
Okay.
Does that sound better?
Okay. That should be better now. We hope.
Okay.
It's a brand new system that we're trying out, so we've only used it. It's only the second week.
Bear with us.
But
Please.
thankfully we have our sound
And
engineer.
I was going to say our sound engineer just got here, so.
But he is very smart.
Yep.
He's
Our sound engineer just got here, so.
Me?
I thought that was like feedback.
I was just like,
Sorry.
I was like, is that a phone? Or are we all about to be abducted? Or I don't have
Anyway,
That was just
so
Yes.
Aragon is gonna let off a magic missile,
Okay.
and that'll be my first level spell. that I
That's
can
the next round because we're still on this round where you attack.
use. Okay.
So
Okay.
he's gonna wake these two up.
Wasn't
That's
so
a
much
good idea.
sleeping as so much as vomiting.
Okay.
Sleeping the vomit.
Okay. So the cloud is starting to dissipate.
Oh.
It is now initiative.
Oh. Okay. So
3.
2.
Okay. So they are still unable to do anything this round, but you can once again fire arrows. You're going to do a magic missile.
I'll do a magic missile.
All right. So 2 die 4. The one on the left or the one on the right?
Oh, that's my other character with magic
The
missile.
one on my left.
Your left. Okay. So 2 die 4 and add 2.
9.
Okay. 2 die 4 and add 2.
9.
Thought I was going to be able to do magic missile because I was standing, and then I realized that it's my other character that has magic missile that isn't in this group.
All right. That's what I'm
Okay.
Hey,
talking about.
puppy.
And then Laura Love's going to fire and Skady can fire.
Oh,
Okay, good.
Yay!
Thanks.
guys.
Thank you for sticking with
Okay.
us while we dealt with that.
Thanks, Iron Pumping God.
Okay, good.
That's a really
That's
cool name.
that's his name. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I'm pony good boy.
How did you snag that name? That's his name. Oh my gosh, I love it. And also the puppy. Bye, puppy. Oh, that's a good reason.
Okay. Go ahead and fire.
Jeff's gonna be like, why did you have
17.
to do all
That's
the
it.
action without me?
8.
Well, he didn't die.
Yep. That's it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, just need one, huh?
No. Laura Lowe actually took it out. You just had to make sure you didn't fumble.
Oh, good. Good, I'm glad.
Tell me that sooner.
The pressure was
Glad
so
you didn't
high.
tell me, because then the pressure would have been high.
And that's why I didn't. I had mercy on you.
I don't think you could affect your fumbling ability, but if anyone could, it'd be you.
Mm-hmm.
Or me.
I tend to make myself.
Anyone in our group, really.
Yeah.
For being called stupendously lucky, we're really not.
Okay. So
Stupendously lucky at the right times.
I mean, no one's been insta-killed.
Well,
getting close.
Wait for me to show up.
came about as close as I.
Close.
No,
but
but
we
Rod
didn't.
dies? Nope.
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 And he fixed the sound.
The bad guys died.
Came about as close as I.
Wait, were we in the bazaar?
No.
The foundry.
Oh, this is the
You were in the foundry.
The stink bomb went off. And
Oh, that's right.
I got some guys.
Yep. Soren get pulled out.
Yeah. Everybody. The
Cloud dissipated.
cloud dissipated. So.
So we're only just covered in vomit.
Yep. Okay.
Who was vomiting? Soren was.
Everyone in the cloud.
Who was in the cloud? AWS?
Ilya,
Ikora.
Nice. Azure.
No. Guys, that took
Okay,
way too long
so
to understand.
the description of the back room, you see this cluttered chamber is filled floor to ceiling with smelted glassy material. The unusual ore has been formed into cloudy rods and sheets after immersion in the second furnace. The Duergar are prepared to stockpile the refined ore here for future use.
Fun. Wonder what they're future using it for.
We don't know.
Did you wash it first?
So, how big is the room that we're in at the moment? Pretty large, I'm guessing.
It's fairly large because because it has to be. Give or take about 20 by 40. Leads off into some extra areas off to the right into hallway.
Oh, there's a hallway.
You do see coming through the center here, there are tracks where the carts have come through. You see coming
Okay.
through the center here, there are
Interesting.
tracks.
Well,
So wait, does the track go another hallway or another way?
It goes back up the hallway. See, when you guys came
You guys
down,
came down
you
this
came
way.
down this
Oh.
way and then over and
So we-
down.
So we already followed the track.
Yes.
Well, we didn't go down that way.
Yeah, right.
You do examine them. They do not have anything of worth
Darn it, they never do.
on them at this point.
Come on, you should be more considerate when you
How
do your
much can we fit
courses.
into the bag of holding?
Of nothing? Nothing.
Worthless stuff.
Come on,
Yep.
you should be more considerate.
Sends delayed sound repeating. That one's off. So,
Nice save.
Who's that?
Dropsies.
Delayed sound repeating. Delayed
Mr. Audio Engineering.
Delayed sound repeating?
Oh, jeez.
We're just repeating things.
maybe.
That'd make a good April Fool's episode.
We're just
Everybody
repeating.
repeats themselves.
Everybody has
It sounds like something that would happen in Night Vale.
Everyone has to talk like Max Headroom.
Oh,
Remember him?
oh yeah.
It sounds like something that would happen in Night Vale.
Everyone has to talk like
Alrighty. Well,
what do you do?
Wait, is there a new path we can go down, or is there just?
We can head back to the
either
bazaar.
head
Did we
back-
search all the bodies?
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing.
There was nothing
Nothing.
Check for secret doors in the foundry.
I feel like you have a checklist. All right, loot the bodies.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You foundry nothing.
You foundry.
That was a
Was
stretch.
the foundry going, or was the foundry off at this
No,
time?
it was going. They were smelting stuff as.
They smelt it, they built it.
So, where were we supposed to
I
dump
do
this
this
sword
too.
at again?
Can we just dump it in the foundry?
Where were we supposed to dump the sword at?
We were supposed to stick it in the ground and break it in half.
In a mountain.
Can we smelt it instead?
Aren't you
Probably
in
not.
the mountain now?
Stick it in the ground and
Well,
just break
does
it
this
in
count
half and
as
leave
sticking
it
it
there?
in the mountain if we're carrying it in
Pretty
the
much.
Smelt it instead?
Don't know.
But we could only do it at the peak of the.
Echo rot, you're up to 15.
Okay.
What's defined as the peak?
So it was the peak
14
of
days.
the whatchamacallit,
Of the mountain.
event that's
Alright.
happening.
So if it's the peak of the event,
Yeah, the comet.
That happens in like
Blood.
10 days or something. and then-
does the peak happen in 10 days, or the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the peak did. We were counting down. We said, we have some time.
So we decided to explore.
Forever.
Yeah.
You're up
Die.
to 43.
Who is?
You are.
Whoa.
You're a mainline fighter. So
Who?
Yeah, they mainlined you.
Lorlo?
yes.
Ah,
Yeah,
I'm up to
she
40.
touched you with her staff of curing.
Who?
You're back up to total.
Lorlo?
The monk.
Monk. 15?
Yes.
Yakov.
Okay. So Ilya's still at 27.
Yep.
Soren's at 53.
Yep.
EE is at 18.
Oh,
Is what I got. Ilya's still at 27.
18.
Soren's at 53.
Who would I get hammered by?
Well, you went into the fight.
I don't remember that.
So Warwick is at 43 and Ekelrod is at
It's
15.
better than the difference that me and Marco had earlier in Ilya. I had 27, he had 1.
What were we fighting again?
Bunches and bunches
Durgar.
of Durgar.
That's
Durgar.
Elite
Remember,
Durgar.
they got very dirt large.
Because we only get the best. Oh my gosh, Rod.
That was good. That was good.
You're just
so
going
which
with
way are
all
we
of
going
us.
then?
Time, man.
So we came
I'm
from
just
that
going-
way, so do we want to continue down this other hallway then?
You might as well, since we really don't want to tick off anybody in that bazaar.
No, and I think if we all walk in
Why?
and
You
we're
don't
not
go shopping?
Durgar, then they're gonna like,
If you want to go shopping, go right ahead.
but you're
I'm
gone.
not here.
Yeah.
You might already be
Yes.
shopping.
Poking the bear, trying to.
You might
Oh.
already be shopping, probably.
But if he's already shopping, then
That's where
we
we
have a
meet
lot of
his
work to do.
character.
Wait, so what's your characters again?
The human.
Yes.
Oh, human?
Yeah. But you haven't met him yet.
Yeah. We'll meet him in the bazaar. Oh, you don't meet him?
I thought he was going to be a dwarf.
No, he's gonna be one of the. You know how they have
Double
meal
humans.
carts?
Milk
No,
carton.
please.
He's gonna roll him up. He's gonna have fresh strawberries on his belly button.
Anyway,
The nude platter.
down the hallway.
Apple in his mouth.
Yeah. Do we want to head down that way?
You got me turning over spit.
Oh yeah, Jeff
That's the way
managed
you see
to
human
make his way off of the picture. Until now.
What?
He's back.
All right, so you're gonna go down this hallway then?
I'm waiting for it. Man,
He
that's
doesn't
quite a
want to be
delay.
with me.
Man, that is a big delay.
Only a little.
All right, so you're gonna go down this.
Yeah, it's like 15 or so.
15 minutes. 15 minute
Well,
delay.
that's generally what's acceptable, and like if you know like about the journalism industry, a lot of newscasts are actually on a 15-second delay, and that's so that they can cut away.
Right.
And
Jump over all the bad words.
it's not even so much. It's not just bad words, but I remember there was a lesson in school about
Door at the
the
end.
one time they didn't
Door at
cut
the end.
away, something was wrong.
All right.
They couldn't,
Hindenburg.
and they actually they aired a suicide.
Ooh.
That was in my journalism class.
So do we
Well, now
want
you can just watch him
anyone
on
to
Facebook.
check for traps on this door,
Yay.
or am I just gonna open it blind? Again?
I can check out traps.
Okay.
I'll check.
Who's checking?
Ilya.
Did we have any fumbles or crits?
We did not.
Nope.
Just a lot of hits,
Did we have any
Right.
fumbles or
which
crits?
is unusual for our group.
My percentage for find is 60.
60. Okay, you do not find any traps.
Alright. Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
Alright, someone else can open it. Thanks.
Alrighty.
Hey, you're lead.
Well,
That's
Oric is going to
Spring into it.
No. Oric's gonna
Through the
open the door. Oric is going to at a reasonably at a reasonable pace.
Let's do it how you used to do it.
I'm not kicking the door in.
Or
Are you nuts? Are you nuts?
Well, based on the map that you've been drawing, the room can't be
I mean,
bigger than.
I
we're
no
gonna go
longer
over-
understand how space works. Based on the map, I'm like, how is it this big? How?
This map is unrealistically large.
Well, you see how this is sort of raised.
But we're also in a world where elves exist, so you know.
All right.
Yeah,
And how many Durgar are on the other side?
Elves that already exist here.
What makes you think that they're Durgar on the other side?
History.
Because they're everywhere.
History repeating itself.
We've met you.
And I think some of them
that
are large.
hurts.
I know what Kim got you for Christmas.
What? You know your secret Santas?
No, it wasn't a secret. She just
Oh.
flat out bought it.
Oh.
I did not put it on as a gift. I thought of it.
It's a Dungeon Master related show.
Oh, nice.
She showed me a picture. And I was like, no, that means he's gonna kill me.
Okay. So this is the size of the room.
Okay.
Which you
Oh,
see.
that's a cool looking room. Which
That only looks like a little bit of a like,
Coliseum.
Coliseum ritual area of some sort.
An
I've
area
only
where
dealt with a few of
an
those.
area where you can fight somebody.
I thought it was a gymnasium with a wrestling mat.
Fists up, elbows
Oh,
in.
that is another
Area
possibility.
where-
Arby's Dice Tower.
area where you can fight somebody.
That's brilliant, actually. Arby's Dice Tower.
Oh, nice.
Oh my!
That's actually brilliant.
All right. So this largest chamber seems to have been formed into an arena of sorts.
I got
It
it.
is an arena.
Stone benches surround a 20-foot diameter platform, which has been walled off for what appears to be glass to form a transparent cylinder. There are two doors with the same material on opposite sides of the cylinder. What looks to be weapons in poor repair are scattered about the floor of the circular chamber. Red-brown stains are splattered on both the floor and the glass-like cylinder and up the interior walls.
Great.
This seems like my kind of place.
Okay.
Me as a person, not my characters.
Midget toss a dwarf through the door. Go, go, go. If the dungeon master doesn't have a pencil behind his ear, I'm not playing.
He does actually.
Right here.
That is scary since you can't even see him. He does actually.
What's ironic is the person or the character leading the party is actually a dwarf.
I need that shirt.
We didn't
that
midget
for my
toss a
daughter.
dwarf, but the
Oh
dwarf
my-
opened the door.
Oh my gosh, I need that shirt.
Leading the party
My
is
gosh,
actually a
I
dwarf.
need that shirt.
So anyway, are there any Durgar in the room?
There are Durgar in the room. In fact, you see
Only
that
like
there
15
are
bucks.
roughly about 12 to 15. None of which are enlarged.
Are they
Oh,
all
excellent.
watching
Yes.
fight or something?
Actually, they are. So you see that inside, inside the cylinder, which is right here.
It's
Yeah,
this
so
room.
inside the cylinder
Yeah.
that's in here,
Yeah.
you see that there are 2 goblins that are in there that are trying to fight each other.
All right,
Goblin fight.
goblin slaves.
It's like, you know.
They're basically running,
20 gold
Fight Club.
on Boblin.
but they're not the ones fighting.
It's like a dog.
It's Fight Club.
fighting.
Is that Fight Club? I haven't actually seen Fight Club.
No.
guys.
Oh, you need to watch
Yeah, they
Fight
totally have
Club.
goblins.
But they're not the ones
Yep.
The idea behind
Two
Fight Club
goblins.
isn't
Yeah.
slaves fighting.
Boblin
Yeah, because
and
I was like, I
Mikey.
thought they were the ones fighting.
It's goblins fighting.
It'd be more like me going to Fight Club, being like, I'm gonna fight, rather than I go to Fight Club and like, I brought this little kid to fight.
Have you seen Spartacus?
I am Spartacus.
I've watched a lot of animated movies. If we can reference more Disney, I might have a chance.
It's like Lady and the Tramp.
I'm trying to think of any type of cage fights in the Disney realm.
All right.
Well, we enjoy talking about
Hercules?
Fight Club.
It's Lady and the Tramp, and the Tramp goes after the rats in the crib.
Okay.
Okay, it's that kind of intensity.
Okay.
So,
So you see strewn about there are all sorts of Durgar
Okay.
that are inside, all sitting around and stuff,
Cheering,
This feels like
cheering,
WWE.
watching.
eating popcorn,
Well, eating human.
well, guys.
chewing on my leg.
Oryx just gonna kind of turn to the group and go, well, there's more Durgar in there.
More, less than the bazaar.
Less than the bazaar.
More than you want to deal with.
More than we may want to deal with. There's about 1 per person if we really want to try.
Oh, that's not terrible, actually.
We've faced worse odds.
We actually have. We should have died.
Okay. Do we have any?
None of them are currently enlarged.
Do we have any claymores?
Oh. We actually have.
However, as I'm saying this,
got the
I'm
grenade
realizing they
launcher.
may hear me saying this.
Throw some.
And we may be in trouble.
So you go
What
in,
about a Molotov?
you go in, you know, t-shirt cannon, but you really just start
So
blowing one.
I don't think we'd have, like, a claymore, but would we have a Molotov?
Cocktail.
So I don't think we'd
Anybody?
If I was with you guys.
It would be flint and steel, not a lighter.
Yeah. So they're all
Well,
up and just
you can still make
basically cheering. They do not look like that they are elites.
We can tell by looking at them.
We're gonna take them.
The elites that
they're-
you have been fighting
they're
have
chumps.
had like more armor and things like that. These ones don't.
These guys are more fleshy.
Yeah.
Well, can I see all of them or only some of them?
That's
You
from
can
my vantage
you can
point.
see from your area. You can see all of them.
Okay.
Okay.
So exact count?
You count 15, 16.
15, 16. Okay, so there's more than 1 per person.
It's 1,000.
Are they like in the bleachers?
There's more than 1
Get
per
under the
person.
bleachers.
More or less than
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
bazaar.
how you're getting out under the bleachers.
Less than bazaar.
Therefore, better.
Yep.
Do we really want to fight them?
Well, it's that or go through the bazaar.
Can we?
We could
hey,
turn around.
Hey, who has the
Why?
hat with the poison gas cloud?
Okay. Laura will, but
Ooh,
she can
Laura
only use
will.
that once per day.
We already used it.
Nope. No, that's not true.
Really?
She had. There are 3 different types
Yes.
that she can use. That is correct.
We used the bomb thing
Okay.
I mean,
You
So
can
do we
still
want to
smell
poison the
vomit.
entire...
and the goblins will probably be
Yes, you
happy
do.
because they don't have to kill each other. If they'll just, die.
Well, they'll probably also die.
Yeah, but at least they didn't have to kill one another.
That would be the smart play in this case. But would it be a better play to use that in? Well, there are women and children in the bazaar. That's not
Yeah,
necessarily.
I think this is the fighting pits is the best place for a poison fire.
I don't know if they can run from that.
Do we see another door anywhere in the room? I think we're in the choke point.
They'll come to you.
We could just yell, "Hey, you!"
All right, we're gonna need a lot of long poles.
Back to the foundry.
Hold, yeah.
We could just
And as
yell,
they run out the
"Hey,
door,
you!"
just we're gonna need a lot of long poles.
Okay.
Well,
Can you hook up the
so
hose from the
I
molten
guess
metal?
do
Do
we
you think?
want?
Well, if they're all
Do
distracted,
we
do you
wanna
think we could
use that
sneak
now?
through the room
Yeah,
rather
go
than?
Well, she
You go
certainly
ahead and
she
do that.
certainly can. She's not opposed to doing it.
Sneak through the room rather than.
Not a big goblin fan anyway, honestly. So she doesn't really have an issue with using it.
If you want to sneak through, we'll
But
let
if there
you.
are any others that actually do have ranged attacks, mass attacks, this is where it'd be well worthwhile.
Jacob has a bottle of sleeping gas and a bottle of gaseous form.
The only spells that I can only use one of, either mirror image or invisibility at this point.
Okay.
Do I have my
I
spell
used my
stack?
2 first level spells already.
No, you have to actually rest to get them back.
Bottle of sleeping gas. What would the
So
area
you
of
probably
effect be?
you probably get maybe a 10 by 10. So you might be able to get around like that cluster.
And then bottle of gaseous form.
That just turns you gaseous.
Ah.
That's not so
So
good.
you would.
You turn into a fart.
Basically.
It's the
Does anybody else?
Farting monk.
Would there be any merit in attempting to sneak through the room?
it's the opposite
There
of
is a
gas
possibility you can do that too. So you could sneak into the room and try taking some of them out that way too. I mean, this is where you would probably want to put together some coordinated attack.
Or ignore him and go away.
So
My plan is hide in shadows and backstab. Tell me where you want me to do it.
All the
Hey, I'm asking for your
Durger.
input. That's more than usual.
yeah, so I guess too Jacob can hide in shadows and attempt.
Oh, yeah, that's a good-
So
Who else is?
So we're gonna try the stealth card instead of
Well,
mass.
Two of us
How
can go
would
south. Do we have anybody else that can hide
You
in
go
shadows?
left, I go right, so we don't
You mean
hit each other.
I mean,
guaranteed hide
or
in shadows?
Aragon
No.
has
No, it's not.
invisibility, but as soon
Yeah,
as I
hide in
attack,
shadows is
I'm
never
done.
guaranteed. It's always a
Yeah,
risk.
Echo Rock can try to hide in shadows.
Aragon has invisibility, but
Left,
So,
right,
left wall,
straight.
around back. Now, how far are you going in before you would?
Well, have you even determined that this is what you're going to do?
Right,
Are we
straight.
going in?
We gotta
So-
start somewhere.
So, like I said, Lorelo has the ability to take out the whole room.
Oh, well then, why are we even?
That's what I
Because
said. Why do you
I'm
wanna sneak
asking
in?
I'm asking if you want other options. So
Do you really want to sneak in and get caught?
Yeah,
Or do you just want to kill them and then loot their bodies?
But then we can't question them.
and then we can't protect the goblins.
Who are you questioning? The goblins? They're not
the
Durgar.
Durgar to try and possibly figure out
Because the goblins are
what's
innocent.
going on down here.
Honestly, the goblins are innocent victims. So it feels kind of wrong to not try another plan
and
first.
the other thing Lorelo will also tell you is that what she can do is once per week. It's not
know-
once per day.
Do you know how helpful
So
the goblins were that we freed?
What was her thing again?
That went back
She
to
had?
they didn't
it's
want to
the
be freed.
ability to cast a
also
cloud
They
shield.
totally helped us when we asked them questions.
So, but she
Two.
would
No
it
more
would
than
end up
two.
killing the goblins that are in your.
But they were still innocent.
Yeah.
It has nothing
They're
to
just not smart.
What are you saying if you're going to question them? I don't think they're going to kill
So
Yeah, I'm not saying question. I'm saying that there's no reason to kill them. They didn't
Either
do anything.
do it,
They're
live,
not going to attack
or
us either.
die and roll up your characters.
We don't necessarily die if we go in
Okay,
there
it's not
kicking and
black and
screaming.
white.
We might take a lot of damage, which isn't necessarily ideal, and there's no way of knowing how many of them are going to turn large.
That's
I mean, I think the best plan, even though it is only once per week that she's able to use it, the best plan is to just smoke out literally
Yeah,
the
how
entire
many-
room.
I
How
would
many
say
chances do you
how
get?
how big of an area can she do though?
It's 40 by 20 by 20.
I would say
It
using
wouldn't
that
even-
on the bazaar.
It wouldn't even get the whole room.
You wouldn't get it on. You wouldn't get
We wouldn't even
the
get
whole
even
bazaar.
get the whole
She would be able to do a room this
And you'd
exact size.
You'd kill more innocents more than children.
What do you mean innocence?
These are just warriors.
They're Duragar people.
Oh, but female Durgars.
Okay, first of all, it has nothing to do with gender.
Totally does.
Second of all,
Anyways,
Durgars.
send Laura Lil
yeah,
up
child.
front.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
All right, you want to fight the warrior Durgars or
Nothing
the
to do
child
with
Durgars?
gender.
You kill these poison, then you want to make the fight the Durgars.
Send Laura Lil.
Yes.
I mean, she's willing to do so. So that probably
That's
makes a
roll
lot
a
of
die
sense.
Roll a die?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my
A
personal vote.
six-sided die, 1 to 3. She does it.
5 and 6. 5 through 6, she does.
5 through 4, 5, 6. We go in stealth, and then everybody else pours into the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's what we get.
4.
All right,
Okay.
minus
All right.
3.
So you're going to the left.
I'm going to the
Left.
left.
You're going to the left.
I'm going right. You're going straight.
So
Here we go. Hiding shadows.
Ikorat is
For hidden shadows. That way we don't end up hitting each other. Like, we always have to
I'm
roll
going
to
left,
find
he's
out.
going center, and she's going right.
I'm only 30%.
Now,
Mass killing was
all
the
right.
way
So
to
that's the
How
first
are
one.
we-
Why am I
go. Mass
How is
killing
mass killing
Hold
ever
on.
the
it's
solution?
always the answer.
so
Always the answer.
now,
I feel like
Rod,
I feel like you belong in Nazi
Rod.
Germany with that.
hide in shadows. You're going straight into the first guy.
Yeah, that's not a good
That's
idea.
fair.
Are we doing straight left and picking a certain guy, or are we going around the circle? So he gets the first guy, I get the next guy on the left.
There's
and
nothing
get the
to
next
say
guy
that
on the
those
right.
goblins
I
won't
think at
attack
that
us.
point it's not as. I think it's get as far into the room as you can without touching someone and stab there because then the fighters are going to be able to get the other guys first.
Well, I mean, about the only ones that you're going to be able to seriously reach is going to be these three.
Okay.
Because trying to get around here without being noticed is going to be close to impossible.
Then those are the three we do, and then
Okay, who's going for the far
you
one?
have the bottle of the sleeping stuff.
Toss it to the far side
Far
of the room.
side.
Yeah.
Me, you might want to do that.
No, because then, yeah.
Either way, you're going to have people alerted before you try and throw stuff.
Is that what we're trying to do?
So we're going to be rolling for initiative, and you could have people on you before you even get the opportunity to
That's
throw it.
fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
your decision.
That's what you're going to do?
that.
All right.
Yeah.
Hide
All
in
right,
shadows.
let's try to backstab.
Hide in shadows.
Silently.
30%. 30% hide in shadows. Move silently. 38%.
Okay. Ilya?
51% hide in shadows, 55% move silently.
Okay.
You're screwed.
And
Yeah. See how low mine was?
40% hide in shadows.
I'm screwed.
Where's the move silently?
It's
Above
above it.
hide in shadows.
53%.
I'm screwed.
all right, what's the rest of the party going to do when they?
As soon as they stab, we're moving in.
Yeah, that's
Or
the.
attempt to stab, we're moving in.
As soon as someone,
I
as soon
suppose.
as there's a commotion, essentially. We either stab and there's a commotion, or they see us before we stab and there's a commotion.
Okay. All right. So, +4, backstab, +2, +2
Plus
to
2
your,
to...
to your attacks. No backstab. You don't get a backstab.
So I was the only one
And
who was
you
successful
never
hide in
would.
shadows.
Yes, you were the only one that was successful.
I
in
get
it.
+2 to my attack.
So say that
You're going to
again.
gain +2 on your attack.
Okay, so that
You're gonna get
actually
+2 in your
puts me
attacks.
at +1.
So she was the only one that made her
Yes.
as far as move silently?
Correct. Move silently and hide in shadows.
Okay.
15
So
plus
what do
one
we
is
need to
16?
hit?
So 16. Now you're trying to backstab, so you're not going to be using your staff. You're probably
9.
using a sword.
Do I have
At
it?
that
Plus
point, you
4?
should.
9 plus
I thought
4.
you did.
13.
Dagger.
9 plus 4.
I have.
So I would only get one attack, right? I wouldn't get a 2 attack?
No, you still get 2
My
attacks.
2 attack? Okay.
Okay, so Ilya, you need 15s.
Well, that's a miss.
Ikelrod, actually, you need.
Please say it was a
I was
16
gonna
'cause
drink.
that's what I rolled.
You are
Well,
4th level thief.
That means
Yes.
if you rolled a, that's an 18 because you got +2.
No, I rolled a 15.
Oh, I'm so mad.
You rolled a 15. You're +2. You need 17s.
So that was a 17? Or does that
You
not
need
count for
17s.
my...
That's not counting what.
My two-fisted fighting applies or doesn't?
No, you would not apply. You would just be. You would just be attacking. Yeah, you would just be attacking with your staff.
Okay.
So that's up to you whether you want to use two-fisted fighting or not.
No, that's right. So then so that's a 17.
That would be a 17.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
So that's up to you. And yours?
What do I need to hit again?
For the
22.
monk.
That's just not fair.
Monk needs.
I'm never gonna get it.
He is 3rd.
Yes,
16.
you have to hit a 20.
So 16 plus 2, so 14.
14.
You guys can someone else roll for me.
12
Today.
and
One hit. Okay.
I'm gonna find another.
well, I
D20.
needed 16s, right?
Yeah.
Sure, I have another
I got a
D20.
12. That would be plus 2. That'd only be 14. So I missed.
You missed twice.
Great. Well,
Nice roll.
Where are you going?
So apparently you were the only one that hit.
all right. Guess we're moving in
Why?
because
Why
there's about to be an explosion.
I need to do mass killing again.
Apparently you were the
Okay, I can only roll single digits. Please, someone else roll for me tonight.
I don't know if we can help.
Whose dice are those? Why are you rolling those? What about the red ones?
Because I already tried the red ones, and that's what I got the 9 on, and the blue and
nice.
purple ones I got all single digits on. So now I'm on to the blue ones. Because I already tried the red ones, and that's what I got the 9 on. And
Okay, that's better.
which were from Marco. But they're also
Ooh,
rolling
that's
single
not good.
digits. That's literally a 2. That's like the third 2 I've rolled.
Hey, at least it's not -1.
I'm so salty!
Nat 20.
Okay.
I'm rolling on a
You
12.
hit, so
for this.
die
That's
6.
actually better. I'm so salty!
5.
I'm rolling on a
You
12.
hit, so die 6. Okay, and you, the others of you missed. All right, you're rushing in.
I mean, I'm assuming
Russian.
there's about to be a commotion, so yeah, as soon as we saw them attempt to stab, we're in.
Where are you going?
So I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna go along the wall as far as I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barrel roll them all.
I'm going the opposite way.
And
Yeah, can you spray?
actually, you know what? Can I move 10 and spring towards the other side of
You
the?
can, but
no?
then you
Who's
can't
got
attack.
battle shout?
If you're moving 10, then
Okay.
Soren can battle show.
Because I'm guessing that I can't spring through the doorway very far.
not
I thought he does.
easily. Not with
Yeah.
the cylinder in the map. In the
Because I'm guessing that I can't
Yeah,
spring.
who's gonna throw the sleep potion thing?
Jacob, but we gotta wait until next
Oh,
round.
that's the quote that I keep trying to think of. If you see something, say nothing and drink to forget. Thank you.
Okay,
Night Vale.
then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run and
See something,
I'm
say
gonna
nothing.
stop right there. I figured I could get to the other side, but you know.
Take out that archer. He's arranged.
It's better to stay close where people can help
Soren,
me
you said you're
probably.
going on the other side.
Yes.
Okay, Aragon.
Aragon
Soren
is
is
gonna.
heading down this way, so put him on the other side of Ilya.
Yes,
Aragon
exactly.
is
Thank you.
Aragon is gonna go between Ikelrat and Ilya and help them out.
Okay. Yes. No.
Other side. Go by the one with
He's
the white
gonna
hair.
go right here. All right, so you're breaking it. So these are all movements at this round.
Yeah.
Go by the
Okay.
one with the white hair.
Put him back in the corner.
He's gonna go straight into here.
Okay.
To help them all.
All right.
We tried.
Oh, ski. Oh, she'll come in here.
Okay. Yep. And just in. Okay. All right. So, now the one thing about these guys is that they don't get surprised.
Of course.
And they're elites.
So they're not. elites.
No, they're super.
He was waiting for you to say that.
Okay.
Are they like megas?
So turn.
Oh, so we would have never surprised him
Turn.
anyways.
He didn't get
Yeah.
surprised.
Way to go,
even though I
Ilya.
stabbed
No.
him.
Okay, Ilya was not worried
have-
about the
we
loss
have
of
great
life.
senses.
Soren was.
So, I'm sorry.
What happened? What was the oops
He's
about?
yelling at Ilya.
Said,
and I'm-
I
Ilya was not worried
hidden
about
shadows
the
move
loss of
silently,
life.
and he's still not surprised.
No, because he could smell you coming. Because you didn't shower last night.
All right. 3.
Where were we going?
Beard
From the dumpster
Yeah, that's
that's
on
picked
me.
them up.
Was that initiative?
Yeah. They already.
5.
Oh, you guys already
Yeah.
did it. Never mind.
Actually, we just picked someone.
That's fine.
Okay. So we'll go in order from this side. So Soren,
5.
move up 10 and attack.
Yep, doing that.
Where's
The battle shout.
So hold
Through
on.
here?
No, don't
I don't
move
want to do
everybody
that
yet. Let
right
me.
now.
Okay.
Yep. 8.
It's a 13 or 5th.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So die 8 and add 5.
Really needed
Is that
that.
against
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're +3. You're not +5.
Oh
What
my
did you roll?
8.
8. No, you need 12s.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry. You're
Need a refill on that glass.
this is why we drink.
Okay.
I'm still not used
So
to it. So,
unfortunately, this won't take effect until next round.
so hot.
Less.
Yes.
I'm still not used to it.
Off of the feed.
Can I
Okay.
just have
So
Alexa roll D20
Okay.
for me?
Maybe
Ilya.
one of the cats will bat.
Ilya.
Ilya.
Oh!
Get them to roll.
I'm gonna attack because I don't want to die.
Which one?
The one in front.
Sword or
The one in front.
Oh! I'm gonna attack. 16.
That's it.
Oh, thank goodness.
16 plus?
Yep, that's a hit.
I are warming up.
Is it D4?
Die 4.
2.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Aragon.
Snore of a
All
dragon.
right. Here we go.
Which one are you attacking, by the way? The one Ilya's attacking,
She's sleeping next to
or
the
the one
plastic.
that's on Nikolrat?
I was gonna attack the one next to Ilya since it hasn't had
Okay,
any damage
that's fine.
yet.
And
Okay.
he critted.
I crit with the
Okay.
Frostbrand.
Roll your second attack.
Maybe.
11.
I was hoping for another one.
Sorry, because you didn't
11.
state who
Alright,
you were attacking
so-
first, you have to reroll that crit.
Oh yeah.
Percentiles?
That would be a mean
She and that.
36. Thank you.
36. Double. So,
Did you
die
get a
8,
crit?
I was trying to move slow. It's
Yes,
not
I
scare
did.
her
Yeah,
when
you
she's
got a
not
crit.
there.
I crit.
2 die 8, and add 3.
15 total.
blood sausage?
Wow.
Nikolrat.
Always the question.
Igorot. Now I do my 2 Vista fight?
If you wish. Yeah.
Or can I retreat?
You certainly can retreat.
But
But
it's a-
parry and retreat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the strongest guy. I usually try and do
It's not about strength.
distance. So.
It's about your willingness to
Alright.
die.
Last time I did that, I got totally home.
Jacob.
So I will parry.
I am going to toss my bottle of sleeping gas over top of the goblins' heads into the.
Okay, so
Front feet.
so the cylinder that is there is probably going to
Block you.
block you from being able to do so.
Oh wait,
Oh,
there's
is
a
it
cylinder.
elevated?
This is
Yeah.
the.
Oh.
There's a wall.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh,
there's
Are
a
we down this
glass.
side or this side?
Wait,
It's a
huh?
Thunderdome. Yeah, the ring. they're
Are
included.
they in a
So,
pit?
do me a favor. Go,
Well, it was elevated, but
go,
had like
go
glass
grab a glass.
walls to
Yeah,
see
go
through.
grab a
Go
glass.
grab a glass.
Turn it over on top of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Cage fight. Cage fight.
Pretty much. All right.
And you have to use the bar
Guess I'm not gonna do that.
for equipment.
You can throw it; it'll just bounce off and hit back and hit us.
How tall is the ceiling?
Like a possibly go right.
So the ceiling itself
So
is
they're enclosed like that.
about 20 feet tall.
So you got
What
a
kind of
ceiling like
weapons
that?
do they seem to have?
You mean we could have put poison gas in there and not killed them?
Oh yeah.
They are using.
Weapons do they seem to have?
Ah!
They're using footman's picks.
Okay.
Also,
So
A
you
pick
can.
is in like a
Anyone?
Maddox type pick.
I don't know
Yeah,
how strong
okay.
this is.
Yeah, like this here would be a
I'm
footman's
using
pick.
hand lotion, so if
So,
the scent bothers anyone, just let me
If
know.
I
I'll
would
stop putting it
hop
on.
back in
on my
there.
broom of flying, how
My hands
far
are
could
so
I get
I don't
and
like it.
drop the bottle of gas?
You can get on your broom and fly over to here, but
Okay. I am
doing
gonna
that
do
this you're doing that this round.
I love
I'm gonna do
sentences
that.
like that. You could just get on your broom and fly on over. Super casual.
Now, monk or witch?
Both.
He's a witch monk.
Mitch?
Mitch.
Mitch.
I'm a Mitch.
What's he doing?
EE is actually.
I'd go with the
left.
Mitch.
I am going to. Where do we got? Is there one right in front of me? I will.
So
I'd go with the
this one here.
Actually, is Skatey get a turn and.
So hold on.
So Skatey's thinking of releasing her bag of tricks. Maybe
Where's the third
releasing
The what?
Where did the Korok go?
Ikorod's
Ikorod
parrying.
should be
He's
right
right in
up-
front of.
Ikorod's
Oh,
right.
you moved. You were the third thief. That's why. Okay.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gonna
I
attack
flew.
this one?
I was
Yeah.
parrying.
Well, no.
Oh, you moved. You were the third thief. That's why. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna attack this one?
Orlo's probably gonna fire. Did Skatey
Well,
get
you
her
got
turn?
you
I mean,
you literally
so I
got
would've
up
been there.
this. You
Got it.
literally
Okay.
got up this round.
I'm gonna hit the one right in front of me.
Skatey
Then.
hasn't
Or
got-
swing at the one in front.
Okay. You got up this 14. So
So plus one's
plus
13.
2. Plus 2.
Oh, well,
Plus
doesn't
two
matter
there.
anyway. So
You missed.
You're
Okay.
rolling like me.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Orc.
I need to come down every other day.
All
and
right.
roll the dice.
Keep them warm.
19.
My cat rolls them
Get a
for
little
me. It doesn't
incubator.
matter.
Die 4.
Incubator,
Add
keep 'em
Die
in.
4, and you're gonna
Feed
add
them at least
6.
once a day.
You have a nice tower that just keeps
10.
over.
Oh, there you go.
Elevator. Whoa.
10.
It's falling.
Okay, Lorlo is going to shoot. At this one?
Ooh. Good. That means Skady might have a shot, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if she has 2 fours.
15 plus is 19. Drop.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, you're flying over to do that. He cast Bless.
I don't see you flying
Skady.
on the camera.
Flying over to do that.
Skady will
You're on a
shoot.
broom. Do you really have to do that with your arm?
No.
She will shoot.
You're on a broom. Do you really have to do that with your arm?
There's not another archer, huh? I guess. Can I hit this guy?
I was about to ask if she needed help with the stick.
Yeah, you have a line of sight to that.
Okay. And what distance is that?
That's what I did have
That looks to be about 30 feet, so you're within short.
Short. Okay, cool. So +5 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, so I will shoot 2 that way. 3 plus 5 is 8.
Oh, come on
It's
now.
+5 though. So
No, that's a natural fumble.
That's a fumble.
Oh,
Missed on
our
your first
rolling
one.
tonight is
Missed on your
abysmal.
arrows.
Yeah.
Percentiles.
Bend over that barrel.
Wah, 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 wah.
If you see something, say nothing and drink to forget.
Percentile.
Courtesy of Night Vale.
36.
Oh my
36.
goodness, that sounds
Isn't
like
that
an
what you
ear.
just
That sounds like an ear.
Okay.
For a crit.
Nope.
Yeah.
Doing too much, lose grip on weapon, roll over dex, or knocked away.
I roll over 17.
Over 7. Oh.
And you already rolled a 1, so
Wow.
your ability to roll is not.
3.
Alright.
I'm sorry
Well,
for
no
laughing.
more weapon for you.
Roll.
I thought I had to roll over the difference of my dex
No.
between dex and
You wouldn't have met that anyway.
17.
You didn't roll over that either.
He tried.
Alright, so roll die 8 and die 10.
Die 8. 7.
Alright, so.
And die.
So roll die 8
Is this the 10?
Nope,
and over here.
Oh, it's just like the percent.
Yep.
And 9.
Okay, so you're about 9 feet. So your bow is basically
Way over
there.
there.
Just hit the area. Yeah.
You pulled it back and you let the front go instead.
Oh man.
Laura just watches it go like, what the heck?
You just hear a large sigh.
That actually
you have any
does a
bows
great
that
job
just
of
lay on the
summing up
ground?
Laurel's entire adventure with us.
I re-glued Laurel's boat.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay.
Just a huge sigh.
Alright, so they're on Soren.
Lorelo has done that before, though. She
That's-
lost
Yes,
a bow.
she
to
dropped her
the-
bow.
Yeah.
She dropped her bow.
I
Down
know,
the
but
cliff.
still. Well, that was kind of a really low moment for her.
I think that's
I know, but still.
So what happens when you try to shoot from
That's
the stairs?
That's a miss. Okay, so that's a miss. That one's down.
We're actually
one on
doing
Ickle
better
Rock.
than I expected.
That missed.
I parried.
Yes.
I'm successfully running away.
You're successfully backing out.
Okay.
So, in boxing
He
terms,
missed.
so
wanted everyone
boxing,
to-
this is your
Okay.
stance. So you go and you do this. So, in boxing terms, now you're away.
How does she know more about this than you do?
Because I box.
I do too.
There you go.
Right after Christmas.
Boxing Day.
That was good.
Boxing Day.
After a big breakfast.
That was good. Actually, I'll be at home alone at that
True
point.
maple
So,
syrup.
if I get food. Like, oh crap, I have to cook the food? Yes, here's some wet food. I'm just gonna go sleep on the
And
couch.
you'll unwrap your new toque.
If I get food. Like, oh,
You
crap,
don't know
I
what
have to-
toque is? Okay. It's a thermal hat.
Full of a took.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking also.
It's on me.
3.
It's your,
3.
I mean, that's how.
It's your
That's
warm
how
3.
6.
Okay. All right, still in order. Soren,
Here we go.
two attacks because you missed it last time.
18.
19.
That's a hit. That's keen.
Key.
20.
20.
It's 19.
Let me roll the other one. 19. 15.
That's a hit too.
20.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna die.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. He is already dead. But
Might as well for effects. What did we get?
Explode.
Here. Percent time.
Now,
Only
don't
45.
spoil it.
94. The only episode I've seen had to do with Baby Yoda
Disintegrated.
poking buttons.
triple.
Yes! So explosion.
Yep.
Okay. It was Baby Yoda poked the buttons. Like, don't touch anything. And I'm like, look, it's Baby Groot all over again.
Yep.
I don't have Disney Plus, so I've only seen it at my parents' house. Because they have Disney Plus and I don't. Did I mention they have no more children in the home?
All you need is the username and password.
I know.
And you're set.
I know.
So Telus is not
That's
doing
all you ask for
anything.
Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Username and password.
So this one is approaching.
Okay.
Has not engaged yet. It
Okay.
is moving in that direction.
Would you like to propose?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
11.
That's a miss.
I'm curious what the goblins
Aragon.
are doing while all this is
Aragon's
happening
gonna help
around
out
them.
Iglorat and hopefully
They're
take
still
away
looking up at
the...
the
Is it a
green
problem?
one.
Gonna step in.
Yeah.
Get a phone.
All right.
Aragon's gonna help out Iglorat and hopefully take away the... Well, that's not any help. And that's not any help either. Alright.
Oh, there she is!
What is it, EE?
Fumble.
Fumbalaya! Fumbleruski!
Did you put my work back?
Roll over Dex +5.
Hopefully this isn't a precursor to any football games happening this weekend.
Oh, you scared.
Way too many fumbles.
53.
53?
It's a good one.
Lose grip, drop weapon.
Do I throw it more than 9 feet?
No, you just dropped
I just
yours.
dropped it.
You dropped yours at your feet.
I'll pick
Both
his
of
up.
them?
He can pick mine up.
Or no, that was
No, that was
never mind.
Eagles are playing the Cowboys. I don't know who the Browns are playing. Just any games this weekend. No,
Or-
no
Oh, still in
fumbles.
season?
Football is still in season.
Yes.
Until February.
Oh, that makes sense.
Work. One on your right or one on your left?
I think you're right.
Why not both? No.
We have the Ravens.
Oh, one on my right.
One on your right. Okay.
Oh
we
my
have the Ravens
goodness,
this
how'd you
week.
get up there so fast?
12 with +4, so 16.
That's a hit.
And I don't attack twice.
Great. New opponent.
Well, not even new opponent. I just don't attack twice, period. 6.
She's no fear.
Well, not even new
She's so cute.
That's with your pluses, right?
Yes, with pluses. +4.
Okay.
Or wait, it's +6, right?
No, it's +5.
+5. Okay.
Are you gonna
You're
get
+5. Well, it's +5. It's +5 normally, but it's 2 to 5, so
then
it is
was
+6.
7. It was 7.
Was 7?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Well, it's +5. It's +5 normally, but it's 2 to
Yeah,
5.
we're playing the Ravens.
I rolled
Get
a
slaughtered.
I thought it was
Okay.
forget it. It was 7.
Are they, can I notice, are they paying attention to me at all?
On my
Not really, because they can't reach you.
So they're gonna get
At
slaughtered.
this point.
It's that
So-
fun game worth watching.
So you can
Can
drop
I,
it.
Can I, yeah, can I, well,
So we're game worth
If you
13
drop
too.
it, you're going to get these 3.
No.
There we go.
Or if you go
That's
on this
dangerous.
side, you're only going to get these 2.
so
Then you make a drinking game out of the fumbles.
if they're not paying
That's
attention,
dangerous.
if I continue
Very
to fly,
dangerous.
can I drop down on
You
the
never want to
backside?
drink when you're sad or
You
upset.
can. You're going to drop down
So,
here.
in
Yeah,
other words,
and get
from
off
1
the
o'clock to
ground
4
and then
o'clock on Sunday.
Basically.
From behind.
Or 4 o'clock to
All right.
7:30, depending on which game we're in.
Then why am I drinking?
It's the opposite of happy hour.
All right.
Because there's a game starting in an hour.
Oh, okay.
Skinny.
We call it crappy hour. Can I go over to get my bow? Or, yeah. And while I'm moving that way, can I release my bag of tricks?
Sure.
D8. Is that right?
That's
Yep.
good multitasking. That's a good idea.
Bag of tricks.
How many times can you use that
42
within
times a day.
within a
Not quite.
300.
How many times can you
Like
use that?
4.
Because didn't you use it when
10
we were near
it's
the
10 per
spiders
week.
and pull out a wolf?
10
Oh.
per
Well,
week.
10
10 per week.
Okay.
Number
Yeah,
5.
you're
This is
fine.
Yeah,
number 2.
I did pull out a word.
Yep. Dight.
And now I'm going to pull out number 2.
Which is a skunk.
So great.
Skunk!
Wow! That is so aptly named. The number 2 is the skunk.
Hey, it's like a poison cloud.
Yeah. It's like I made a number 2.
Yeah, except the skunk may make
There's-
us all hurl just
there's-
as soon as he pulls it out of the bag.
Throw it! Throw it! Throw the
I
skunk!
just release it from the bag. I don't really get to throw it, do I?
It just pops out.
More of
No,
a,
just-
hey, go.
Yeah.
Throw it! Throw it!
So
No one's
it
scared of
pops out.
skunk!
It starts to sniff around.
You've just brought the skunk into existence. It needs to learn what it means to be alive.
Oh my dear, my Pepe Le Pew.
Jeez.
Le Pew.
Skunks are so cute.
Baby skunks are not adult ones.
Adult skunks are so cute.
It's weird how they. Have you ever seen a group of baby
In what
skunks?
context?
Yeah.
Not when they're spraying. I
When they
just think
follow
that
their
they're
mom.
the
Yeah, they're
It's like a big tail.
Okay,
yeah.
look.
and they just
They don't
all
smell
over each
cute.
other. It
Yeah.
looks
No, this has nothing to do with their
Nope.
smell. They're fluffy.
Bambi and Bambi. There's
Flower.
Flower.
Yeah.
She's cute.
But skunks are cute. It makes me sad when I see them at the side of the road.
Oh,
What?
it's flower.
Those are the ones that need to die.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, I love
What'd
skunks.
you
So
crapped out a skunk?
Yep.
I don't like the
made
way
a
they
number
smell.
2.
I like the
A
way
little
they look.
butt-dwelling skunk.
If
Like
you,
a cat with a white stripe down their back?
Yeah.
Actually, you
Yeah,
can.
she's kitty's down.
Did she go up to the top of that?
Oh,
Yeah, and then
she
fell.
goes right up. It.
Then she fell. I think she's fine.
She's fine.
Mm-hmm.
She's a kid. She's got it.
Oh, so we took the last blast, huh?
Oh, I
It's right
grabbed
there.
another one.
It's right there if you need it.
Oh,
Fill that up.
I can't.
You
No,
have
I'm
to.
good.
No, you have to free the goblin to use it.
That worked.
All right. Their attacks.
Try to get to my bow or no?
Yeah, they get you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you're doing this round. All right, on Soren.
Okay.
Missed.
Yay.
Yay.
On Ilya.
Uh-oh.
Missed.
Yay.
Hey.
The bigger relief.
All right, he can't roll tonight either.
Aragon.
No one can roll.
Missed.
Everybody's got cold dice.
On EE.
The worst part is I left mine here.
Oh, dang it. Sorry,
I'm
Jeff.
inside all week.
What's that? Crit on EE?
That's a hit. How much?
3 points. Down
3
to
points off that.
Crit on
Crit.
EE?
Yep. All dead.
We're all gonna die.
15.
We're actually fine.
On Aragon. I'm sorry.
Feel pretty
How
good
many
about
more
it.
times can you fight like this?
You'd be surprised. We've been in worse situations.
We've been in a surefire, definitely going to die situation, and
And
but
still won.
it was a fluke.
Stupendously
Three
lucky adventuring party.
Yeah.
There was
To the
what was
Slash hay.
extreme
what was it
frustration
that
of the
Jeff
DM.
did? What was it that Jeff did in that one fight? He changed the allegiance.
Yeah, of the strongest fighter.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
that
there
was
you
So
go.
we had him command the rest
Nice.
of the
What do you want?
his soldiers. So-
Balvini.
Just completely a fluke.
Nice.
But it was brilliant.
Jeff E took 3 points of damage.
What?
It was only 3.
How much?
3.
That's good, Jeff.
Oh.
On
Did
Orc.
I realize we were still talking about
How many
liquor?
on Orc?
10.
10 on Orc.
He actually hit me.
Yes. I rolled a critical.
Oh,
Oh.
Took a Virgin Bloody Mary with a.
what is it with you and
Tomato
rolling
juice?
criticals against me?
I have no idea, but it's right there.
I never had a Bloody Mary, but I'm
What
pretty
does the
sure
DM
that
have against the dwarf that has way
He
too
has
much
nothing
colors?
against the dwarf.
the dice do.
The dice. Yep.
What's a dwarf?
Did somebody say dwarf?
Dice do.
Dwarf. Dwarf. Yes. Dwarf.
They don't like you?
Do I not enunciate? I
All right.
You're
dwarf.
fine.
Initiative.
Oh, that's still on me. It's not on me anymore.
Okay.
We had a good run.
2.
Sword. Yep. And then moving up.
Climb over the corpse.
Climbing
Here.
over.
Dead
Yes,
friends.
climbing over. Well, he was doing that last round anyway.
I can't imagine actually being a soldier and having to.
Whoa, when did they come against me?
That's why you don't make any friends.
Why
That's
can't
so
we
much
be
more depressing.
So they had a crit.
Yes.
What happened? Did he lose his arm?
No, it's just 10 points.
You stole
No, he actually grew a
$20
third
from
arm.
me.
It's really weird.
Give it back.
Did I seriously?
But it only
I don't
snaps along
remember
to
that.
music that none of us can
Give me
hear.
$20 and I'll remember for you.
Some form of
Radioactive.
radioactive.
Okay, so
But it only snaps along to music Yes. that none of us can hear.
2 attacks on sword. Missed. 18.
That's probably a miss.
Miss.
Is it really?
Yes, he's -1.
Holy cow.
I'm even shocked. I know I'm a -1.
19.
No one has
You need
been dead
19s.
yet.
You need 19s to hit you?
They need 19s.
That's
Hooray!
On Billy.
I know I'm a -1. No one
That's a
has
miss.
been dead
Wow.
yet.
You are taking out the rest
On
of
Aragon.
Hooray!
Plow right through
60.
it.
Uh-oh.
Aragon is AC1.
Yep.
Missed
17?
My goodness.
Yeah, they need 17.
So, I'm gonna be the devil's
Oh,
advocate here.
you're
I'm
fighting
shieldless because I'm
Yep,
two-fisted.
you're two-fisted, so that is a hit.
Your
Thank
honesty
you for
is
being honest.
appreciated.
Uh-huh.
4 points.
I won't make your arm fall off next round.
Down 32.
Whatever happens to you happens to your
Who's
mentor.
missing an arm? No one.
I'm missing fingers.
Someone's
Tellus
missing a
is.
hand.
Oh
Tellus
yeah,
is
Tellus
missing
is
a
missing an arm.
His hand.
His hand.
And I'm missing 3
Look,
fingers.
if you lose your arm,
3?
4.
if you lose your arm, we'll attach it to Tellus' hand.
4?
Where your arm
Yes.
used to be.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it went right across your
Right,
finger.
Jeff?
So
Yeah.
you have
You gotta
like
figure like
little
that.
nubs.
If he loses his arm, we'll attach Tellus' hand.
Basically
where
at
his
this
arm used to be.
I'm thinking instead of reattaching, I think we
So I
put
can
it
still
up
punch
there.
people.
So it's just, you just have a hand. Right?
He'll be closer when he's
like
swinging.
that.
Oh, wait.
You don't have this. You don't have this joint, so you'd basically be poking somebody in the
Oh, my
eye.
cat's totally done that before.
That's a miss.
Oh, wait.
So I had my glass on my painting desk over there, and she grabbed the cup and pulled it down and spilled water everywhere.
Oh.
Hence why she has her own little cat tree that she gets to stay
On
on.
who? Work?
Yes, 2 misses.
I literally got a glass of water, put it on the table next to me, was eating lunch.
Right.
Cat comes over,
And
climbs
the
the
monk has
table,
missed twice.
shoves his whole head in the water, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's your
Okay.
water now.
They missed twice on
They
me.
missed twice on you. All right. We'll start with the monk.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can.
You got this!
He
10 and a 3.
Both misses.
Wow.
13 total?
No.
Yes.
Well, you have. Yeah, because you have
Well,
the
I'm adding
plus one.
both 20s.
11.
Can I add both of them together?
No.
Get a 13?
No.
Would you like to use that as 2 hits or a single hit?
We
Plus, there's a
applaud
plus
your
one.
attack,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no.
16s, you need 16s total. So don't forget that you have the don't forget you have the bless on. So that's an additional plus 1 to hit. It lasts for 2 more rounds. So, sword.
We all
New
get
attacks. Yes,
Oh, that's because I'm stinking. 3rd level.
16.
that's a hit.
Kissing suck.
I'm at the
And
Die
I'm
8.
at the sporting event. I'm having a great time with my buddies.
4.
All of a sudden,
Okay.
these
Are you
Nimrods
attacking
break
the
in, start
one
killing
on
everybody.
your right or your
I
left?
mean, I'm just,
My right.
you guys, I think, are the evil party.
No, we're good.
Bye.
You disrupted goblin fights and killed me.
You don't know what's going on in the background.
Ilya?
Oh yeah,
It's just like Desperado.
8.
that's a miss.
He walked into a
Tell
door.
us is going to swing on that one too.
I told you because you stole $20 from me.
I didn't steal any money from you.
I just had a.
What just happened?
My character doesn't even know your character yet, and I don't know you well enough to where I would have even borrowed money from you.
I didn't say you borrowed. I said you stole.
Aragon.
I don't even know when I would have had the opportunity.
I don't think his alignment allows him to steal. Mine does.
7. So that's 11 technically, but
I don't think his alignment allows him to steal.
no.
Mine does. Was that a 3?
All right, Icarod, are you going to do anything?
2s and 3s.
Am I able to sneak around to? Well, these guys can't be surprised.
No.
No, but that doesn't mean they can't be backstabbed.
Okay, can I try and get around to backstab?
You certainly can.
Just because they recognize that someone is over their shoulder does not mean they turn to them.
Can I get through there and kind of climb over that body?
You can attempt to.
Basically being a cat.
Dex roll, here we
I
come.
will attempt to.
Okay. All right. What's your hiding shadows?
35, I believe. It's 38. No, sorry. 30. Hiding shadows, 38 meters.
Okay. All right. So you're moving around that way. E.
What level are you?
Level 3 illusionist, level 4 thief.
+1.
Okay, so maybe that's the difference.
14?
I guess.
You're actually +3.
Oh.
It's +1 symmetry.
I'm just trying to figure
+1
out why
for
you're
strength
so
and
much lower
+1
than
for
me.
the.
I'm like,
What level
So
is
+2
he?
to hit.
I'm
That's
level
it.
5. That's probably the major
also
difference.
split.
Yeah, and I
One.
think that must be the other thing.
Plus whatever.
Because otherwise, I wouldn't have expected such a dramatic difference.
Yep.
Okay.
Aragon. I'm sorry. Oric.
15.
That's a hit.
Pluses, that's good.
Okay.
I have 4, add 6. 10!
Nice. I just realized your watch face is
The same
One on my
your
right.
Okay.
And that I did some damage
Yep.
to earlier.
I like your watch face.
Okay.
Thanks.
Never go.
Eagles.
Yay, I can try and shoot
It's
this
very
one
fitting
now.
for you.
Yeah.
You gonna try to shoot through here?
Can I do that?
Yeah. You line sight.
Short
Super
range.
Bowl a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's a couple of years ago. I won another one. I'm greedy.
Yep. My.
Mike was an Eagles
Pluses.
fan too.
Plus 5
Yep.
is 20.
Yep. That's a hit.
My brother
7
is a
plus
Seahawks
5.
fan.
+6 is a 13.
I have
Oh,
no
yeah,
preference,
plus
so
6, right,
I
'cause of the
just
plus.
default to Browns because when I watch sports, I get really
Not
into
yet,
it.
Rox Farius. We're waiting to die.
No?
We
So
were
only one
about
hit.
to die!
Die 6.
Do nothing.
Because we don't know that we're about to die. Because we're cocky.
We were about to die!
Because we don't know that we're about to die. We're cocky.
Somebody's phone. Somebody's broken phone.
John's.
Oh no.
What did he do? Throw it?
Oh yeah, he was mad, so he smashed it into the ground. Of course, can't pretty much do anything with it. It's like
It's a
I
brick.
just had it on and it's just sitting there, and it's like the screens are going back and forth to different screens.
It's a
Yeah,
brick.
it's done.
Yeah.
It's fried.
I just had it on.
Guess you better save up them paychecks.
Like all of them. Those are expensive.
Yes, they are.
Yes, there are.
I technically have been up for an upgrade for 2 years, and I'm like, no.
Nope.
It still works.
I found a
Well, upgrade,
rotary
so I
phone
have
at an
to.
antique shop. I may buy them.
There you go.
That'd be great.
Nice. I like it.
Actually, you could just get him a home phone. He'd be just as appalled.
Get him just a little flip.
Yes.
I ain't getting him anything. He's gonna buy it himself.
Yeah,
He's
well,
on them now.
That's fair.
that's probably within his price range.
Nokia.
They will last forever.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. Initiative.
This is why
Jeff.
This is why you only chuck your phone at soft surfaces. So I have chucked my phone, but at my bed.
2.
Or you just
I
don't.
think each of those pips counts as
Missed it
4.
by-
Admittedly, my phone wasn't working at the time, so I didn't care. It was barely working, and I wanted to replace it anyway. Admittedly, my phone wasn't working at the time, so I didn't care.
One sword. That's a miss.
Because you need 19s to hit.
Attacking Atellus.
Nice.
That's a miss.
Nice life.
On E, there are 2. No.
Excellent average. I'm so
Sorry.
sorry.
On Aragon, there's 2.
Yeah.
That's a miss. That's a miss. On EE, there's 2. There's actually 1 because Laura Lowe engaged the other. So Laura Lowe got missed. EE got missed.
I love how none of them,
On
like, they
Orc.
really don't have any other idea why we're fighting
Missed.
other than they're in our way.
And
This is such a weird fight. No one yelled at us. We're just like,
No.
stab.
They're making.
miss.
I mean, this is almost like Michael Vick,
Miss.
Yay.
right? He's making dogs fight.
Yeah.
Goblins fighting.
Yes, absolutely.
It's just weird because they
So-
haven't said anything.
All right, your attacks.
Did they win the Super Bowl with Vic?
All right.
No,
Was that
Who wants to
post
attack
prison?
first?
that he
Post
came?
prison that he was on the Eagles, yeah.
Yeah, they only made it to the playoffs once with him.
Who?
And lost to the
Are you
Seahawks.
doing?
Lost to the
Left to right.
Packers.
Packers.
Left or right? You attacking the left or the right?
Left. 12 plus 3, a 2.
Yeah. Plus for the monk.
Yeah.
Plus nothing.
Plus nothing. 10
Was it
and
the
a
bless?
12.
For the
Miss
bless.
and a miss.
Mary Browns?
He still missed twice.
Well, there was still blood.
All right.
I may just.
Yeah.
I rolled twice.
Not sure why.
This is no. You took yours out last round, so this is a new opponent.
No, that was 2 rounds ago.
No, that's 3 rounds.
No, that was last round. That was last round. You took this opponent down.
I think I'm just gonna get back on my broom and fly.
Okay.
Yeah, why'd you even go over there?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's kind of a waste of like a sleeping gas
That
bottle.
happens
I got
Right.
8.
to literally everyone.
20.
13?
That's okay. Is that with the bless?
No.
It's 14.
Yeah, it's 14 with the bless.
That sounds like 20.
It might be, but it's
Missed
close.
by 1.
Oh, you
Yeah.
should have used your hero point. Remember that next time before you roll.
Yeah, I should have predicted my roll, Ron.
An important attack like that.
Hindsight is
got a hit.
2020. It wasn't that important.
Takes
Left-handed?
Is he throwing stuff?
Left-handed. Yep.
What's? Oh wait, that's right. He's missing
Oh, what did
them.
my skunk do? Did it do anything last round?
No.
Your skunk is just
Swan around,
standing there
sniffing.
stinking.
Dude, it's half a hit die. It has 2 hit points.
Can I make it my friend?
It's a wild animal. It's
It has 2 hit points.
Yes.
Oh,
Can I
You
make
gotta
it my
remember,
friend?
they don't have very many.
But they're fluffy.
Oh.
As soon as he got scared, it sprayed somebody.
that's what I'm waiting. Waiting for the spray.
That or just ran out of the room down the hall.
It has more
So
stuff
where do you
than the
go
rest
from
of
there,
us.
Nickelrat?
All right. So you can swing +2.
Yay. Swing plus 2.
Yep.
14 plus 2, 16.
16.
Might have hit.
+3 with the bless. So this is the last round of bless. 17. You actually did hit.
Oh, yeah.
So die 6.
D6. 6.
Wow.
Way to go, little guy.
Wow.
Die 6. Okay.
Wow.
Air gun.
Here we go. Nope. Well, +3, +1,
Air gun.
12.
You need 14.
Aw,
That's 17 with the dagger.
That's a hit.
at least something stabbing.
So it's die 4.
I'm a
3.
big fan of the stabbing.
And this one was still undamaged, right?
Yeah.
I believe.
I've not put a dent in him at all.
Unlucky
Oh,
one.
you
For
got
a
a little
bit.
flesh wound.
Quite a bit.
Flesh
You got purple blood or green?
Ooh, that is a good
Or a
question.
little mist.
Dark blue?
Oh.
Rainbow.
EE? So he doesn't have.
So what's
he
his
doesn't get blessed,
oxygenation
does he
do
still?
to it?
Does he get a
No,
bless?
be my
Still
friend.
get blessed.
Be my friend.
Doesn't matter. You missed anyway.
Oh, I'm gonna turn the heat up to 70 now.
Keep the
My
dice
dice are
roasted.
pissed.
Work.
17.
That's a hit.
4 at 6.
We'll pick you up and you don't like that.
8.
Wow.
Okay. Skating.
I'm still going to try and hit him again.
Go ahead.
8 plus 5.
I love how I
Plus
said
six,
be my
that's
friend.
a-
She literally came back to find me. She's like, okay.
She does the back out.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
And a 12.
Gigi, you were so clever. I will pick you up. Maybe just cut your head.
Don't even roll.
Go.
Yeah. He only had a couple left, so he didn't do that much damage.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll help you when you're
look
done.
at me over here against the wall with 2 guys.
Oh.
Good Chi-Chi.
It's
Oh,
alright.
you're just having
Me
your
and
If I'm-
Chi-Chi's
if I don't have
starting to
anybody
come to
around,
an
He's got it
understanding.
handled. Don't worry
As
about
long
it.
as I let her come to me, she's pretty happy with getting pet.
She doesn't like getting held.
I'll send my skunk over.
She doesn't like. She didn't like when I was petting her unless she was the one pushing her head into my hand, and then she was happy.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, it's my turn.
5.
Hey, thank you. She didn't like when I was
6.
petting her.
I like this die.
Nice.
Monk?
Yep.
20 and 20.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, it's a
Correct.
crack.
20 and 20.
What'd you roll?
I don't get blessed or anything either.
No,
I'm too far away.
This
Or?
was the no. This
Oh,
was
I
the last
see. I
round.
never
This was
had.
the last
I needed
round.
16, so right.
You actually
So
got-
that's a 20, right?
got
10
cursed.
plus 10.
No, that's for the other
Doesn't
game.
work that
No,
way.
that was a curse.
All right, Soren, 2 attacks.
Sorry, I got bitten by the cat, so I feel blessed now.
Oh, maybe you'll
Yeah,
roll
a
better.
Crit.
Uh,
Ooh,
Oh my gosh, 19!
19.
Bite me again! Bite
Look
me
at that.
again!
You might want to roll. I don't know.
Sorry, I was getting
You
pets.
got bit by the flurkin? You might want to.
83.
Don't lose an eye.
83.
That could be bad.
You take him out.
Cool, nice.
Instantly.
Good job, Chi-Chi.
Roll your second attack.
Okay.
Don't fumble.
Oh man, 2.
I tried.
She's lucky it hit the other die.
Oh.
Guys, I'm completely enamored by the cat who is currently biting my hand as I pet his chin. Her chin. Sorry. So he's my...
Crit.
There you go.
20. Wow.
Roll your second attack. Don't fumble.
See that, Jeff?
5.
Yeah.
Do it.
Percentage.
Okay.
3 crits?
23.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Double.
Yeah, LeBron James.
Noise.
2 die 8 and 3.
He's a loser.
5, 4, 12.
Down.
Woo!
Heyo. Alright, I guess we just leave the monk back there.
Sorry.
Theme song.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi was upstairs drinking out of Stacy's glass. That is a 16.
It's a crack.
Sorry, Chi-Chi fell over and grabbed my hand in all 4 paws and shoved it into her mouth, and I just kind of melted. We're coming to an understanding of
Fumble.
how to work with each
That you are
There
food.
you go.
Oh, damn, rolled a
The
fumble.
understanding is that you are food.
Yes.
I mean, that's the understanding pet parents must all come to. My
You
cat,
are food. You
my
are
cat
food.
loves biting me. I mean, he
Which
bites
one
too
fumbled?
hard a lot of the time.
Laurel.
On
So I have to
Laurel's?
pull it away.
No. Laurel.
Oh, Laurel
Laurel
fumbled.
fumble.
Oh, I marked that on
that's
the wrong
not
one.
good.
I thought that was them fumbling.
I thought so too.
We have 3 crits, we have 3 fumbles.
Today?
Yes.
We're really all over the place.
I am breaking out the light purple colored.
Oh, crap.
And that was a 15.
Yeah. 15 on
14.
14 plus 2, 16. That's a hit.
Yay!
Yay.
8, 8, 8. 14. 4.
Half of that.
2.
Should have asked
Yep.
for 16. Out of D8.
8, 8. 4.
Heyo.
Should have asked for 16.
Okay.
Who owns what?
Those
There
two
are
again
four
with
left.
The ones that are infatuated with my broom.
Oh, okay.
They like my broom.
Just give them the broom, man.
The ones that are infatuated with my broom.
I just want to adopt 12 cats.
I thought you were going to say you wanted to adopt the kids and I told you.
No, I am single. I would just like cats, please.
Okay.
Also, they're fluffy. And they actually care when you're sad.
Yep. Work. Where do you go?
I'm springing to help the monk.
And they actually care when you're
Can I get an attack in?
Yes.
Excellent.
Close enough to do.
He tripped on his landing.
You trip forward, your face plants into the butt of the Durger in front of you, you drop 4
And survey says
43.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like
43.
4
At least
fingers.
it's not 42, which is the answer like
Freaky 4 fingers.
43.
so. You see him
Oh
swing,
my goodness, that sounds like 4
and in your head you hear, "I'm gonna hit, and clang, and the weapon gets stuck right in the rock. Roll 46 over your strength to try to loose.
46.
46 dice.
Do you need
Over strength.
I have
3.
over my strength.
What are you doing?
15.
You're the one who got stuck!
That's over my strength.
Okay.
18. Nice.
Manages to pull it out.
Right?
You're so lucky I like you.
That's over.
Skatey.
At least I gave you a good D6. That was the one that got us
Let's see, who can I still shoot? Can
whatever.
I? They're.
Initiative twice.
It's them.
Try to shoot him or no?
I love
Do I have
kitties.
line of sight?
You can, you can
I
try
love dogs
to.
too.
Or whatever you
Not
better call
easily.
it.
Kitties have a special
I mean,
place in my heart.
this isn't really as clear of a shot with orc springing in the way.
And
Go in
skunks.
between
Also love
E
skunks.
and normal.
You can try, yeah.
Give me any fluffy animal and I will love it.
Don't really have.
Possum.
I saw one
You'd be at a
dying on the
minus to
side
hit
of the
that
road.
one.
Like it was squirming like
'Cause
it
it's
just
trying to
got
shoot
hit.
one
And I almost
cylinder.
So
cried.
we +5 just to hit
It'll
this
bite
one
Yeah,
straight
you
up?
yep.
Okay.
But I still
Yeah,
don't
either the
want
one
it
on
to
board,
die.
the other one on EE, or this one here.
But
This one is
still,
undamaged,
there was
this
only
one has
of that
damage.
one. But I still don't want it to
Can I
die. He
hit-
looked like he was in a lot of
True
pain.
Lorlo?
What if?
You can
I'm
hit. You
not
can try to.
blocking it.
Yeah, you can try to hit the
Sacrifice
one. Yeah,
himself.
the
Save
one
his
that's fighting.
Alright, I'll try
That's
that.
beautiful.
There you go. And that's the story you tell yourself.
That's a miss.
They all died heroically.
19.
That's a hit.
I can work with that.
Die 6.
I like animals. I very much like animals.
4.
Did I mention I'm wearing reindeer socks?
That was a non.
Go get yourself a bunny rabbit. And
So
I
left.
already live with a cat.
Woo.
3 left
get
and
one of
all
your-
undamaged.
Get one of those little miniature pigs.
I've always wanted one.
All right.
Initiative?
My daughter wants an owl.
Or is it our?
Oh my gosh.
I think
She's
no,
going
they're
Hogwarts.
got initiative. It's their
Yeah.
attacks.
I've
She
always
wishes.
wanted one.
She's a Hufflepuff.
So am I.
The whole family's a Hufflepuff but me.
What are you?
Slytherin.
Oh my gosh. What a combination. Though it's said that Hufflepuffs and Slytherins get along.
Paragon.
Hufflepuffs get along with everyone. Let's be real here.
Well, the theory is that Hufflepuffs get along with Slytherins and Gryffindors get along with Ravenclaws.
5.
Because they're both competitive. Whereas Hufflepuffs
Milk bone.
are more docile so they don't compete with Slytherin.
17.
That's fair.
That might be it.
That is a miss.
Oh, wow. They're really bad.
Missed.
What's the skunk?
Monk.
do?
Monk.
The skunk just stands there stinking.
Dark blues first.
Can I make the skunk my
13 and 11. 13 is nothing, right?
Familiar?
No pluses.
friend? Oh, my cat is my familiar.
Orc.
Can I make
You did not pray enough.
Here
You
goes
have been skipping
12
the monastery.
plus
You have
4.
skipped
16.
Sunday school.
Too often. You missed too many church services.
You know how many people came up to me yesterday?
For
Sandy's like, "Where you been?"
Yep. Well, he asked me. And I'm like, I don't know.
8.
I had stuff going on.
Yeah, you did. Where did you meet him again?
At Lori Hostetler's.
That's right.
You
Yeah.
bet,
Sandy O'Hare.
Paragon.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
man.
was like, I
Yo,
sat
more
next to him, we were
opportunities to
eating.
fumble.
He's just like,
17.
Yep.
Yay.
Yes, I do.
Alright.
Absolutely.
So, D.
It's so funny because I don't know many people at my church, and then I sat on the other side of the
Add
aisle,
3.
and literally someone came up to me and was
Yeah,
like,
break it up.
4.
Just break it up.
Total.
I thought you knew.
no, they were like,
Oh.
you're not sitting where you're supposed to.
There is no
He
side
rolled
seats in
percentiles.
church.
Was
There
it a
is
crit or a
not.
fumble?
That's why I was like,
No, it was a
but I didn't want to
hit from
sit
Laurel.
behind someone
You always
and
seem
have
to
to
sit
go
in the same
on.
area.
Sit
Laura
on the
Lily
other.
Stole our seats.
Laura Lil rolled a crit.
Yay!
Laura Lil rolled a crit.
Yay!
Yay!
Boom! Exploded like a blood.
If you become attached to creatures you encounter, maybe consider retiring.
Explodes. Does he explode and pull the skunk out with him, or?
Owlbears just want hugs. That's very true.
Albert just won a
What's an owl bear?
What? Oh, somebody asking that.
No.
No, he's asking what
Oh,
an
you're
owlbear
asking what
is.
an owlbear
It
is?
is an
You don't know
owlbear.
what an owlbear is? It's a bear with an owl.
It's a bear
head.
with an owl.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's like the mascot for D&D.
Thank you for asking the question so I didn't have to.
Really?
This is an
there-
owlbear.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh.
He's French. His name is Albert.
He
Rod!
was Franklin.
Don't you
That's to all who oppose the owl bear.
Don't you dare teach that
Don't
one
teach
to
that
who?
to
Tabitha.
Oh,
He has
Tabitha.
been- He has been a terrible influence on Tabitha.
What have you done?
Teached her how to pun.
No!
Yeah.
She was so lovely. You had to teach her how to pun. You
Oh,
did.
bear.
Yep.
See?
Yeah.
There.
Owlbear.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until they Duragar.
See? Here's one too. Little less cuddly.
But I love owls, so it works.
Very cuddly.
Owls are like
Anyway.
my favorite.
All
I want
right.
to adopt the entire menagerie.
Their attacks?
Your guys.
Or-
No, I won initiative, so
I want to
they
adopt
got
the
their
entire
attacks, and you got yours.
Yep. I think so. Unless Skatey
Yep.
wants to fire,
Yes.
or did Skatey fire?
No, all of theirs are
fired,
down.
Yeah.
Okay. Initiative.
I'm done. You're up.
Oh.
Well, or you're.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
up.
Initiative, yeah.
Do
Oh,
it.
initiative 5.
Initiate.
Roll them new dice.
D6
Initiate. So it has to be 6.
or
Or
5 or
five.
6.
Five.
5 for reroll.
5.
5.
Heyo, reroll.
2.
Now it has to be a 2.
3.
Or higher.
5 or 6.
6! 6 came up eventually.
Very nice.
I
Brown
contributed.
Yes!
To the left. The left.
6 came up eventually.
Brown went first again. 17 and a 19, and that's
Both hit.
Keen
Yep.
is
Yeah.
1.
Yes!
So, what are they? 1 to 6, D6.
Roll your crit.
I knew you had it all along.
Oh, I pulled out my wooden die.
It's the one that
0,
works.
0, 0.
That's 100. Massive crit.
I'm pretty sure this one's
Roll crit twice.
One blows up into the other.
Roll 2
Crit
more
twice.
percentiles.
That's what she said.
14
14 is double.
and 57.
And 57 is decapitated.
Double
Decapitation!
Yes.
Or cover your eyes!
Roll your dex so you don't get hit by the head.
All I
Wow.
wanted was decapitation!
Over or under?
Wow, I saved it all for the end.
I rolled over. I got hit by the head.
So the head just
Lip
You
to
do
lip.
get your attack.
All I wanted this whole time was a
I still get my
decapitation
attack?
crit.
Yes.
I feel so satisfied.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is hilarious.
Figures. I roll a 20 and then I roll a
That's
freaking
necessity.
4.
That you have
Oh,
on
listen,
that.
the head distracted you.
Yeah.
Yep. Soren.
Oh,
That's
What are
no way
you
to
doing?
get ahead.
Rod, stop!
The worst
What
part
does
is
it
they,
say on
they, they lip locked. When the head came up, it was mouth to mouth.
Or-
and I
He'll never be the head of the
So
lip
nice.
locked her head.
yeah, that's where I went.
This is beautiful.
My sponsor, Reaper Con, they had them.
Those are so beautiful. They're so light too.
Double decapitation.
Oh my goodness, I love those.
Right? Wasn't it double decapitation?
No, just
Oh,
No.
I thought you
No.
did it twice. Double decapitation.
Not quite.
What was the double?
2 crits.
Yeah.
2 crits.
2 crits.
Or, yeah.
He rolled a double.
So one was
and
double
then-
and one was
One,
decapitation.
he rolled a massive
100%.
crit. One was double damage. The other one was decapitation.
One massive crit.
Literally, ever since I looked at that crit list, all I wanted was decapitation.
What is Soren doing?
Wow.
Oh shoot,
That's
I'm
the
not
first
buying
time I've
anybody.
ever seen.
No.
Uh,
I guess I should ask,
Way to go,
what's
Jeff.
the rest of the party doing? Because there's only one left, and it's right here.
I'm watching the
Are
head.
we able to help the goblins?
Yeah.
Didn't
You
you guys
see-
want to question it?
Yeah, so there's 2 doors.
The head?
There's
Oh.
one on either side.
Zerger.
One of the goblins is actually down inside.
Oh, so
Oh.
It was survival of the fittest.
slashed his throat.
Yeah.
Who's that?
They keep fighting even though we were trying to save him? That
I don't know.
sucks.
He had a bow.
I'm
So you
gonna
got him
run,
with range.
Nah.
I'm gonna run over to the door and try to free the goblin.
Okay. All right.
Who's running over there?
Don't
Sorry.
capture that Durgard and question him.
Are we? Are we questioning them? Does anybody want to?
Do we want to? I don't know.
Okay. So remember, the cylinder is still here
There's
at this
just an
point.
open door.
Anybody else doing anything at this point?
The skunk is going to go in the open door.
Okay. You gonna go into the cylinder?
Why not?
Anybody else doing anything?
Oh, jeez.
Is it actively
So much
thinking?
for.
Well,
Nobody
Try
else?
interrogating that guy.
Yeah. Initiative.
that's you again.
Oh, I'm doing it again?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's right. You won initiative. Hold on.
Oh.
You won initiative. So hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
we
also
won?
doing that.
Hey, awesome.
Oh, I guess I
Please
got
hold.
some scratches on my hand from the
Yeah.
cat.
Now initiative.
Oh, now initiative.
He had to roll 1 attack.
Oh.
Those, by the way.
This was a gift.
5.
Aw,
Yeah, these are real nice.
What'd you get? He had a 5.
that's really pretty.
He had a 1.
Breakers.
Oh, you had a 1.
Yeah. I had a-
What was that?
All right.
Did you get those?
Those are so unique. I like that.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are cheap.
Yeah.
I've seen those.
Yeah, these are.
Nice gift, Lurker.
Lots of
Yep.
you and Jeff both with the nice dice
All right.
tonight.
Go ahead.
Nice gift, Lurker.
Your attack.
Oh,
your
me?
attack.
They're just
Are
blue.
we questioning them?
No,
14.
that's it.
Oh, he's dead.
He only had 1 hit point left.
Oh, I didn't fumble.
See, you guys should.
No, you're gonna interrogate him.
Yeah, you should take
Come
him.
on.
Well,
Well,
he's kind of dead to interrogate. So.
Just kind of though.
Who's got talk with dead?
He's got.
Hey,
Nobody.
Is this where we meet with the afterlife?
Yeah.
Kind of though.
anything? Do we find anything? Do we see anything? Do we hear anything?
Nothing.
Is there a door at the end? Other
Do
end of
we
the room?
smell anything?
Did we just commit mass murder?
Maybe a little.
Hey.
I have so many confusing feelings.
Good boy, Pepe.
They're not all
That's
good
a
ones.
lot of dead burger.
So no. So there is no other doors out of here.
Oh my gosh, why did we do this?
I don't know.
Check
I
for
told us
secret
not to.
doors.
I said left.
You don't find
Do you want to check for secret doors too?
Anything on the goblin?
Yeah, let me check for secret
Checking
doors
the
too. I'm
goblins?
just not sure. I'm just not sure.
You don't find any.
Okay.
And nothing on any of the dirt
Yeah, let me
guards.
check for secret doors too.
Wow.
Just not sure.
That was a waste of an hour and 45
We could
minutes.
just poison them all, and we would have had 2 live goblins.
I wouldn't have poisoned them all, though.
No,
Actually,
with the
actually would have killed the goblins too, because the
not
gas
sealed.
would have seeped through the underneath the door.
well, they're both dead anyways.
No, wait, what?
He's
Everybody's
not
dead.
This one isn't dead. He's just
Knocked out.
knocked out.
We
because
saved
still-
one
out.
life.
Let's take him with us
Pull
and
them out
interrogate him.
and put your
2, no more than
gas
2.
on them, which will smell better
We
than.
saved a life.
Take him with us.
All right.
Every
well,
life is important and worth saving.
guys, where do we go from here?
Well, we can interrogate this goblin.
Where are your friends?
Just so you know, E only has 15 hit points left.
He only has 15?
Yes.
Well, that's his problem. Wait, oh, that's right. I lost. Well, we haven't gone back or anything, right?
No.
Yeah, so I don't have anything. I don't have anything to give him more potion.
Did you use up all your spells too? All your healing?
I only had 1 cure light.
Oh.
And I
Well,
used
remember,
it on
you're on.
somebody.
How many second level spells do you have?
4.
Okay. That doesn't mean that. So remember,
Four
it's
slots.
a point system, so it's 4 slots.
Oh,
So
so if
you
I
can
have 2
choose-
slots left, I
Yeah,
can. Oh,
then you can
then I'll
cast
use the
whatever.
cure light on them.
Oh, I know. They've
Wow.
got 2 slots.
Oh, actually, I'll do 2 cure lights on them. Yeah.
13.
So back
You're
up
to 28.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I have 3 slots.
All right. Use a dagger to question them.
They're dead.
So then,
No, the goblin.
so then technically on
The one
my
goblin's
there's
There's
alive.
no reason to use a dagger on him though.
Okay, ask him.
Go
Who
for
do
it.
you work for?
Where you're the only one to
So
speak
then on my
English.
sheet here, then I
I-
don't technically have to mark
No.
these down.
You don't have to.
Both
If
Eric
you
and
want to
Andor
use them as
speak
suggestive, you certainly can. But
Okay,
I don't-
so
Goblin.
Under
6
normal-
first, I
yeah.
could do 6 detect magics and.
if you want to,
Okay,
yeah,
got
and
it.
hence
Before
the
you have to
reason.
rest.
The reason why I do it that way is because if you read any fantasy novel,
Yes.
any spellcaster has a spell prepared for what is needed at that time.
Sure.
If you really think about
Yeah.
it.
You never read about them having to study and replace a
Yeah.
spell in a
Cause
I mean, in
it's so
Dragonlance, you actually
boring.
do. Like, you find Raceland actually.
He's studying.
He's studying.
because
but-
he has to remember it.
Correct, because he has to remember it. But he always happens to have the right spell at the right,
Right
time.
time.
And that's the concept behind it.
Yeah.
So if you're in a situation where you need healing, you could use healing. If you're in a situation where you need something that's something to that degree, you still only have the max to your what the level actually allows you for.
Otherwise, plot never keeps moving.
Yeah, exactly. So, and this is different than what like Jay and I do. So we play old style, which is whatever it is that you pick.
You prepare.
That's what you've prepared for.
Yep.
And so there may be some wasted spells that are in there.
Yep.
You got to know the
Sucks.
storyline and
Yep. Pay
what
attention.
it is. Yep.
Know what's going on.
So, okay.
Sorry, sneaking up on us.
She'd do it.
All right. Well.
So those Jurgar worked out.
Where do you
that
wanna
was
go
a
from
pretty
here?
good warm up. Let's hit the bazaar.
Got the smoke ready?
Do we really want to go there?
I don't know. Where else can we go? There are no doors here.
Did we
done all the
explore
hallways.
everything
It's too
else?
bad we lost.
Does that
We
hallway
don't have
continue
Kitsap
on?
right now. Our entire map's on his
Oh.
back.
There's a door down there.
Oh yeah, there's a door.
Oh yeah, there's a door down there.
Oh boy.
There
All right.
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the way
the-
through there, huh?
Oh, that's what the pink thing
We
is.
turned right instead of going through the door.
Oh, let's go there.
All right, let's go through another door.
Kill more
Okay,
dirt.
who's leading the way?
You're fired. by the
Ilia's
way.
leading the way.
Ilia's
You're
leading
you're
the way.
fired from the
Yeah,
crap
you found
table.
you found the fight pits. Now you're gonna go find the
Uh,
nursery.
are we just gonna slice his throat?
And you have to
Just-
kill them all.
That's a
What?
Are we bringing the goblin with us, or
Quickly
what are we
becoming
doing?
messed up.
Did we talk to the goblin?
Do we want to talk to the goblin? Do we have anybody that
Are we
speaks
bringing the
goblin?
goblin with us?
Other
or
than
what
me.
are we doing?
He speaks broken
yeah.
common.
Dorlo speaks it.
I
Okay,
think I speak it.
let's talk to the goblin
I
then.
feel like we should
Yeah,
ask for.
honestly, he doesn't have a whole heck of a lot to say. He's part of the goblin
Broken
contingent.
common.
Yeah.
But moving on.
You don't need no help.
Who wants to go third?
It's so different from the one
Oh, I
that
thought you
said
said
me
Laura.
help.
Or, wait.
So-
Ilya went first, right?
I'm not going first.
We're gonna go down to that door, and Ilya's gonna check
Okay.
the door.
I'll
Soren,
check the door, but I'm not walking up front.
Soren will walk in front.
Supposedly
Yeah,
we
Soren
believe there's a
will.
door
And then
here.
if you need to change the
Yes.
map and stuff.
Soren will
It
walk
has
in
nothing to
You're
do with me
fired.
protecting characters. It has everything to do with my character's
Soren's gonna walk in front.
Yes, Soren would walk in front.
Craps!
Oh, I made it. Boxcar.
Eight. Elliot, let's check the door.
Made a point. Made a point. Got to roll 8 again. Oh, I made it. Boxcar. 4, 7, or 11.
Oh, double 2.
Oh, you're still going.
No, you're still going.
11. 11. You failed.
Craps, you lose.
Let's learn this game.
There's rules and you study them.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, you go up to the
That
table,
is how you learn things.
and the guy says, you roll 2d6.
Oh,
And he hands it to you.
Dungeons and
Roll
Dragons.
2d6.
in other knowledge, I have clearly never gambled, so
Don't. It's a waste of time
Rock
and money.
Safari said we should have used a dagger to
do
question him
lottery
versus
someday,
just
but-
asking him the question.
Oh,
Thanks, Rox.
well,
scare the
Yep.
bejesus out of him.
Okay. You do not detect any traps on the door.
okay.
okay. Is it unlocked?
Yes.
Cool.
And
I'm
she's
gonna...
going in first.
No, I'm not. No, I am stepping away from the
All
door.
right. Oric will.
I recognize my limits, and I would like to not be killed by them.
So the goblin's not coming with us, right?
No. He said me no help, so I'm guessing no.
He's no help.
Need no help.
But we saved a life.
Sure.
We saved one life and ended many others.
As
He won the fight. I mean, he's gonna live anyway.
when
Don't-
even Laurel considers the life of a goblin insignificant, then I think yeah.
No,
She wasn't opposed to gassing the entire room.
well, Soren was.
Wow, we would've
so
already
Soren
been
was
so
doing a
far.
good thing.
We've been
We
past all
would have
that.
saved an hour and 45 minutes.
No. What happened to my D20?
It's right there.
Oh. Thank you.
You like totally missed it.
Every time. I ran
you
my
open up
hand
the
under
door.
it twice.
Okay.
I was waiting for you. to say that.
This chamber appears to be very dusty and of little use. You see mining carts in various stages of disrepair,
Okay.
arranged neatly on the floor in the room,
the
while the
repair
walls are
room.
filled with
Closet.
broken mining implements and snap harnesses of unusual design.
Good place,
Great.
Good place
Of
to go rest.
unusual design. What's that?
Can we
For
search,
rodents of unusual size.
search
Yeah.
the
Oh,
room,
no.
see if there's anything valuable?
Strapped them to? That's what I'm worried about.
Search the room, see if there's anything valuable.
I don't think they exist.
That's when they jump out of it.
Secret doors.
Oh, jeez. Ruffle. No.
Secret doors.
So there's.
so when
nothing-
you actually go searching,
Okay.
you
let's
do
search.
find in a small leather bag.
Oh,
You
wow.
find a small leather bag on one of the harnesses
Okay.
that is there.
Of
Okay.
fingers.
Okay.
Bag of fingers.
Is there anything inside the bag?
Interestingly, you open up the bag, and all of a sudden you watch EE go,
Is there anything inside
mushrooms.
the bag?
Hand it over. Bag of mushrooms.
You see that
Red
there
caps.
are 4 mushrooms inside.
What are they looking
They are purple in color.
Eat them, you double in size.
Oh,
So in other words,
Jason,
some eat 'em, they're
you
probably
missed
poisonous.
out.
Psychedelic. Oh.
We checked the door by opening it. We opened it after the door was checked for traps and whether it was unlocked.
We have checked doors by opening them before. It was not a good plan. There was a spider.
You definitely don't want my Goliath fighter in this room.
These. So
He loved to kick
make
in
a.
That's fine.
An
You're
intelligence
fine.
roll.
Welcome to do that.
over or under?
This is
under.
intelligence about mushrooms.
Great. I'm gonna roll
People,
this, and
like,
it's gonna be.
people on the other side, and we'd try the door, and we'd say, "Who's
Under.
out there?"
Okay.
And then he'd say his
So,
name and kick in the door.
You do know, you have seen these types of mushrooms before. You know that they do give, they tend to be ones that will put people to sleep and give you pretty lucid dreams.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Nice.
Do we take those?
So in other words,
We would give it.
Although,
to somebody
admittedly, I
else.
have very interesting dreams as it is. I probably don't need more interesting.
Ilya was there, but she had Icarot's face.
That's a nightmare.
or it
all
was a very
started throwing
interesting
up.
evening between Ilya and Neb.
That's a nightmare.
Or Icarot really saw Aurora, not the doppelganger.
Yeah.
Or the succubi.
It's all
Yeah.
clear now.
Lots of options.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So that's what you find in the room.
Well, at least we found something.
All right. Well,
So I guess we're going to the bazaar.
what? Yeah. Can
Is that
we
the
get
only
a
way?
can we get a wider view of the map?
Sure.
So I guess we're going to...
Did we
Where
miss
have they not
any
looked yet?
rooms? Did we miss
Yeah.
something?
Is there any other way we can go other than the bazaar?
We are.
Or are we doomed to go down that deadly path?
Because in the event that we are going to the bazaar, we might as well just walk up to the top of the stairs and yell, "We are here! We are here!"
First we do the poison cloud.
Well, they would end up seeing us anyways. The
Poison
spider.
cloud. Poison cloud. If they want to get to us, they have to run through it.
That's right.
Actually, that's not the worst plan.
It's the best plan
That
ever.
we
And then
also have a pitch
if
point.
they're
They will
overwhelming
literally
us,
just wait.
if they're
until-
overwhelming
We
us,
have the high ground so we can shoot arrows down below.
We have the high ground.
if they overwhelm us and all is lost,
Hello
then we
there.
just take the shrooms.
We have the high ground.
Anakin, we have
There's
the
not
high
enough for
ground.
all of us!
Okay. So that
Is
is
there?
what you
How
see.
many-
in the
How
room.
big are
From
these
the
mushrooms?
stairs into the middle of the bazaar, you say, "Hello there."
Whoa, what's that?
That's not helpful.
That's where you came in. There's the caves.
Yep. So
Mostly I'm more
So
confused.
there's a hallway that was down here by the
Okay.
bazaar. There's
Does
a
it-
hallway that goes down this way.
Oh, the
so
hallway
you haven't
continues.
finished
We have to
going.
go past the bazaar.
Oh, we should
That-
probably go
The
there.
hallway continues. What
Yeah.
other openings have they missed?
So
That is it.
yeah, so we'll go back towards the bazaar.
But we'll go down the
that
hallway.
Habazah. And continue down that long hallway.
Okay.
Sometimes the
In
best
which
plan
direction?
is no plan.
Oh, it goes
It
both?
goes in both
Well,
directions.
since we're
Can
facing that
be,
way,
but
let's
not
go this
in
way.
this case. Or most
Oh, it
cases.
goes both directions.
Yes.
When you're not sure what to do with a Saturday.
So I wonder if it's
sometimes,
actually potentially going to surround the whole place.
When you're trying to
Ah.
No,
Storm
it
it
goes
at
in
camp.
cave.
Pick off the archers.
Yeah, it goes all the way back to the cave. You get to start over.
We could pick off the archers.
trying to storm it at camp.
Pick off the
Weren't they
archers.
riding spiders or something?
Giant
They
spiders.
were.
Yeah.
Giants.
Yeah, there was giant spiders in the bazaar.
They were before the bazaar, even.
That's very
No, they were
Well, they're
inside
chained up
ringing it.
to the wall
Yeah,
before.
there's those.
Yeah.
But there's ones ringing the bazaar.
Oh yeah, the ones on
With
patrol.
riders on them.
Yep, they're on patrol. They're up on the
I remember that.
See, and I even managed to put the party right on the.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
At
service.
least
That's
they were
skill.
on patrol and not on a troll.
Yeah, that would be worse.
Turn it off, we'll get blocked.
I think it's like less than 10 seconds you avoid copyright strike.
10-second limit. Yeah.
Or at least that's YouTube. I don't know how Twitch works.
To the end.
You do
doesn't
see
work.
that this heads in.
There's that too.
So do we potentially
Over
can
10
we,
seconds.
I'm assuming this goes all the way to the ceiling.
It might be
Yes.
15.
So
Yeah,
we
so
can't
the only
see.
This is a
yeah,
real
they can't
Mickey
see
Mouse
you,
troop
you can't
around
see
here.
them.
So we
You see
can't.
one side of there. That is correct.
You
But you
better
do hear a
not
lot
be
of
Donald
hustle
Duck
and
and me.
bustle.
Okay. Hustle and bustle.
Pluto is a planet.
Guys, I know the entire Wildcat cheers.
It's also
We
a
need
very
a musical.
It's also a very nice and cute dog.
A little fuzzy guy
Whoa.
from Rick and Morty.
I missed the table and was like, almost dropped my cup.
Don't do that.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna head down that direction.
Straight ahead.
Pluto's a philosopher.
So we need to be careful. We need to be quiet because if we encounter anything down in here and we make noise, we may
Draw the troops.
because we can hear all the commotion that's going on in the
Well,
bazaar.
we can hear all the commotion that's going on in the bazaar. That doesn't mean that the bazaar will hear any commotion. I mean, they missed the entire battle between us and the
The
spiders, though.
Luckily, it wasn't.
pit.
You know,
The spiders, though.
It's still
The
not
guards are
bad.
the
luckily it wasn't simulcast. Otherwise,
Someone wants me.
they saw us run in there.
Pay-per-view goblin fight.
Guys, did you just see that?
Someone wants me.
Our plan is to
Not die.
not die. Yeah.
That's usually our plan.
That's plan one.
Oh, look
You
at
notice
this.
that it,
Oh.
Straight.
Yeah.
What?
Look around the
I was
corner.
siding with you. I like
1 to
that's
6
what you can
straight.
see.
All right,
Six,
yeah, straight.
We're going straight.
And that's when it
I
tips on
don't
its edge.
understand
and
why
you
we
just-
can't. I don't understand why we can't pick off the archers.
Because this
What
goes all the way to the top.
That's when it
We can't see the archers from
Yeah.
here. They were on the wall on the inside of the
Yeah.
bazaar. So
We're on
this
the other side of the
wall
wall. We're not in the bazaar.
goes like we can't see it. We can't see them.
It's on the other side of the wall.
Can you see through these openings?
The little black
Didn't think so.
Nope.
Okay.
Just
columns.
columns.
Those
Those columns on the other side.
On the other
Not
side.
dying is always a good plan. Thank you for siding with us.
Oh wait, there was a secret door.
No.
Or
Oh,
is
the
that
back
like
of
a? Is that the piss drain?
Thank you for siding with
Yeah,
us.
that thing.
Maybe.
The latrine.
So
There was a
let's call it a bathroom.
Well, it's a dead end.
There was a way out.
Okay.
What's in the
All right.
dead end?
Hold on.
Deadites.
Let's call it a bathroom.
Okay. So you see that this room
Da-da-da.
is about 20 by 30.
Okay.
Of stone holds eight small leather cots. You see that there's a large table in the center of the room, has 8 stone stools neatly pulled up to it. A 10 by 10 foot area of the room in the southern corner, raised 1 foot up from the surrounding floor, is covered by a leather mat. Hanging on the wall near the strange platform are 2 sets of bulky looking leather gloves.
Probably where the goblins live. No, well, yeah.
So there's
Lots of
leather
things are made out of
cots.
leather.
There's leather platform.
Leather gloves.
I
Leather
feel like
gloves
this
so
must be
they
where the
don't tear
goblins-
their.
So since it was a dead end,
It might not be goblins. It could just be the workers for the smell thing.
So can we take the leather off of the cots?
You can attempt to slice them off if you wish. I mean, all that's going to really do is just
Piss them off.
yeah, in the end.
I mean,
Piss the leather off?
No, because you can
Oh,
tell.
the sleepers.
Yeah.
oh, there's people sleeping.
No, there's no people sleeping in here.
When they come back and find their bed.
BDSM
see-
room. Oh my gosh.
So the platform is covered by leather.
I mean, we don't know for sure.
Is it?
BDSM room.
Can we
Oh
lift the
my
leather up?
gosh.
Yeah, you just see that it's like a stone.
Yeah.
It's like a stone floor underneath it.
Underneath it.
Yep.
And they put leather
Check
over
for
it.
secret doors.
Well, goblins probably sleep there. That's probably where they live.
You find 242 secret doors.
Oh my gosh. Twist!
Check for restraints.
It's the post
The
office.
gloves, the gloves themselves were kind of funny. You notice that they don't appear to have any fingers on them.
It's the post office.
So they are boxing
Fingerless
gloves.
gloves.
Mittens. Oh, so they're boxing gloves.
Yep.
It's the pugilist.
You were right.
All right, so down the other hallway.
But they're not as cool as mine. Mine are yellow. Yellow and black.
Yes.
So
Yes.
You want a picture of my boxing
Lydia
gloves?
does not have boxing gloves.
can we
I'm
take,
getting you a picture.
who's taking the boxing gloves?
Yeah, I'm sick.
Probably our best fighter. So. If we
Oh,
got
I'm
one.
thinking that when we're off drinking in a bar or something, that one person puts on the right glove, another person puts on the left glove, and then
No, there's 2 sets.
From
oh, there's 2
Halloween.
sets.
Look how cool my
Let's
boxing
take them
gloves
both.
are.
Let's take them
They're
both.
yellow and black.
They're awesome.
Yellow and black are
You're
other
Rocky.
colors.
No, I was Yang. Yang
Yeah.
got long.
What's that?
Oh.
Ruby?
Is that
Anime?
Alright, back down the other hall.
American
Talk to my son
anime.
about
Yeah.
It's Ruby on Rails.
You watch that?
Right.
Yes.
Break
You
down
watch a lot of
two
anime?
sets of leather gloves,
Okay.
boxing gloves.
Got it.
That's why my kid doesn't like me.
It's beautiful.
How about I pay you to take him for
How long? How much?
To where?
10 months and
Right to the end.
And a bottle of bourbon.
My wife has already stated no.
I figured that.
Because she knows he'll eventually ask.
FYI, boxing is really fun, guys.
I've never done that for
How is that different than real boxing?
Coming at you. FYI.
Yeah, this is what you should do when you're. Yes, Anger, the one who just said she participates in boxing, can actually
the other
kick
pun
above
out
her
of that
head.
is, oh, boxing is really mushrooms?
Yes,
Hot
Anger, the
boxing.
one who just
Fun
said
guys.
she participates in boxing, can
BDSM
actually
room.
kick above her head.
That's where Michael Baton has been here.
Oh boy. Can we just go down the
Yes,
other
we're-
hallway?
Joker wants to leave the BDSM room.
He has
This conversation is getting awkward
You want to
fast.
take any of the liquor with you?
no more awkward than any other night, to be honest.
No,
leather into
we're
nice
starting
strips,
to
right?
breach.
It's still tamer than my other group.
What is it? Nine cattail 9.
Cat and nine. Cat and nine tails? Oh yeah.
There you go. Make your own.
Okay, down the other hall.
Probably at that. What was the name? What was the name of Icarot's brothel that he has? Part ownership in that?
You're trying so hard.
Instead of the staff.
Alright, you want to turn the party?
Continuing
Change the
on.
mood, you tell me run into the bazaar waving your arms. all of a sudden I gotta pay attention.
But you're also going to be dead.
Only a little.
On the bright side, you will be done with this conversation, so.
There you go.
What?
I'll only turn into a human pincushion a
Great
little
Michael
bit.
Baton.
Porcupine.
Actually, dwarf or half-elf pincushion.
Whichever
Alright,
you
so you notice that this opens up into a room.
All right.
Always tend to do
We found the longboats.
B30.
So you notice that this opens up into a room.
And then the room has no floor.
Not even halfway there.
You trigger a booby trap.
No.
I know what song you're singing.
You're near a bazaar, there's probably got a lot of their own traffic. I doubt they have any but booby trap.
Well.
They got regular.
We're around the bazaar.
Exactly. So they got their own people moving around this area.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So what's the room?
It looks like an altar.
Okay.
Always a good sign.
So you notice that this ledge opens into a large open chamber. Large stone vats hang on every available wall at the height of 3 feet. Each vat seems to be filled with a jelly liquid of some questionable origin and smells absolutely horrible.
Ah, it is smokers.
There are iron rings in the walls above each of the vats, and the stone counter in the center of the room holds complicated-looking saddle gear and odd-looking brushes and other implements.
Okay, so this looks like the saddlery for the spiders.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what's the liquid?
Probably
goop.
something to keep them tame.
Food, yeah, maybe some.
Drug or something to keep them.
Yep.
Probably something.
Oh, it's switch.
Burn it.
Okay, I don't like this entire thing where enslaving goblins for enslaving spiders. This is all kinds of screwy.
Okay,
That's
is
why
there
they're
any
the
way out
bad
of the
guys.
room other than
Yeah.
the way
Yeah.
we came?
Yeah.
Goes this way.
Okay.
Let's circle around. I bet it goes all
Wait,
the way around.
is there anything valuable in the room before we leave?
So,
No, not valuable.
Do you want to taste the
so
jelly?
this,
I do
what's the
not.
thing going through
probably
the middle of the
gobbled.
room?
Which
white
up
line.
goblins.
Goblin gelatin.
They feed the goblins that lost the pugilist fight to the spiders.
This white line?
Oh man.
It's just a section. It just
You have
it's
to
just
think
how the
like the
map
bad
is,
guys.
is done.
Oh,
So that,
gosh.
So it's
it
not
just
a
lets you know that
I've done a lot of that
there's
with writing,
bigger,
but not that
bigger
messed
maps
up.
to
It's an
show.
electrical conduit.
Right for young adults, they don't
That's what I was
usually
thinking.
Yeah, it
engage
does
in
have-
cannibalism.
Electrical conduit? Oh. Perk my interest.
All right, let's down the hall.
Not get eaten by spiders. Excellent plan.
Why are we leaving half the party behind?
They're just
My arm's not long
His
enough.
arms are too strong. You gotta get longer arms.
You gotta trade in the
Gotta
old
get the
bottles.
grippers. Gotta get the...
All right, so you notice that there are.
Maybe I'll put some of that in the bag of holding.
Hey,
So you notice that there's a door here,
Okay.
and there are other doors which are down the other end of the hallway.
Well, let's check the one closest to us first.
Which direction does the one closest to us go?
This way, south.
Okay.
Oric's gonna barge through the door.
No, he's not.
I'll check
Can
for
we check
traps.
1 to 3. Yep, he missed.
No. Can we please check for
I
traps?
will check for traps.
They won't trap it. It's so
You do not find anything.
Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
After
Ilya's
you?
going in.
No, after you.
Oric will go in.
Oric was already
Oric
in
is
front of
going in.
You check
I
for
know the
traps.
limits of my abilities. I'm not
Or
going
once
to
you
get
guys
fooled by them.
I'll be more than happy.
Yes, when are we gonna find him?
Trying.
Are we taking like the longest possible route to find you?
Yep, he's in the
That's
bazaar.
all right.
I'm telling you, he's
Hey,
one of the human snacks.
if
in
you
the
don't
bazaar.
find me,
He's
that's
one of the
perfectly
human
fine,
snacks.
too.
With the chocolate covered strawberries.
You know, they've dipped me in chocolate. I got
Wrapped
chocolate
in spider webs. He's like a big cotton candy.
They got a little whipped cream on my head.
I think you've just ruined
Cherry in
cotton
my
candy
mouth.
and chocolate for me.
Hot whipped cream?
He's an edible.
I can't eat whipped
That's
cream
an edible
anyway.
arrangement.
Oh
And
yeah.
a jelly glaze
Yeah,
on it.
little candies laying, across my torso.
right,
Sprout on the table.
Candy. What else? What other things should I be cutting from my diet?
It's okay, they have a little booty.
Potato chips.
I'm not that big fan of potato chips, despite the fact that I ate potato chips before we started playing. So it seems to explain the opposite, but mostly I just needed a side dish for the sandwich.
So, all right. So you open up the door.
Yep.
Okay. So you find draped on the southern wall of this room is a huge square section of black scale hide. Whatever nature of the beast of which the skin once was, it must have been huge. The room also contains a large desk carved of stone set next to the eastern wall. You notice that on the desk there are various sheets of parchment and writing utensils arranged in neat and orderly fashion.
Can we
The
read
Durgar warrior sitting behind the desk looks up and frowns as the door opens.
Only frowns? I couldn't.
Crap.
Well,
You remember that conduit?
Excuse us, sorry.
Oh, is this not the bathroom?
there's only one in the room.
Yes.
You're the
Charge
front.
him.
Make
Poison
it up.
cloud!
Charge it.
Or can Oric spring at him?
You just opened up the door,
Yeah.
and this is what you actually saw
Ah, okay, never mind.
at this point.
So no reaction. Okay, got it.
Top of the morning.
I'm assuming that we're going to engage though, because if we try to just close the door and move on, he's probably going to follow.
Has he seen them? That's the question.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He looked up and he
Oh,
saw.
all right.
He saw me.
Well, he's found at the door open.
Guys, I don't think he saw me.
He was in the middle of something.
You
He was
see from the
interrupted.
back of the party where you don't even know someone's in the room.
We could just try and
What you
take
missed is I'm on the
We
table.
could
He's
just
getting ready to
try and
skin me.
take him
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe?
I was in the middle of getting my pineapple.
What you missed is I'm on the
I'm allergic to pineapple.
Hey guys, there's only one in the room.
Are you whispering that to us, or you?
Hey guys!
Whoa! We're in the cloud.
It all went
Oh
white.
man, he set off the news.
He just farted.
I think we all died.
It froze.
Bro, fix.
It froze. Uh-oh.
Somebody call IT.
Everything freeze?
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on
It's
again?
done on purpose.
Are
did
you
it.
absolutely sure it's plugged in?
Best show ever.
I
missed that.
started watching that show before I actually started my help desk job in college, and I was
man.
when I started my help desk job, I'm like, I wonder if it's anything like the IT crowd. Yes.
Oh yeah.
You
You
I love that
notice
show. It's hilarious.
PhDs, I
That's
explained
what this
that
guy
their
looks
monitors.
like.
So he's an elite.
And he, yep. You
Okay.
notice he
He
starts
springs at
walking
you.
up, and
Hey, gross.
He gets
Yep.
bigger.
That's not fair that they can just do that on demand.
He's about this tall.
notice he starts walking up.
Just slam it with the hammer.
Now he looks like a
Right.
troll.
He's an elite, guys. We're screwed.
Roll for initiative.
We've been doing fine against the elites.
It's
You do
So
notice. You do notice that this
Oh,
battle
want me to
axe.
do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, would you roll?
You notice that this battle axe that he actually
5.
has,
yeah.
is made of Nephelium,
What's the value?
the same ore.
Oh, as the glass stuff?
Yes.
Oh, it's a
So
glass
we won't
battle
see it
axe.
coming when it hits us.
Uh-oh.
That's crazy and also really cool.
Uh-oh.
10% chance of seeing
Oh,
it.
as the glass.
Well,
So what do? You guys have an issue?
so Oric's gonna try and push his way into the room.
Pieces.
I mean, he engages you, so
Yeah.
He's
Oric's in the room. Ilya, shut the
Well,
door.
can
I mean, you can't push. You're not gonna push past him. I'll put you
Is
that.
he actually
Poison
in,
cloud.
so
He's in
in
the
other
doorway.
words, he's in the doorway. We're just gonna need to.
is he actually in the doorway or are they in the room?
We
Like,
lose one.
He's
We lose
on
them
the
all.
outside of the room. He walked up to the door.
Okay,
With
then.
so he's not actually in the room, so I can't just close the door and lock him inside.
For the greater good.
No.
Thanks. I was
Or-
totally for it. I was gonna
Can-
go with it. So
can
he's
I-
actually in the room, so I can't just close the door and lock him inside.
What's the
I was totally
parameters
for it. I was
around
gonna go with
delaying?
it.
Can I like take a step to the side and delay, or
I mean, you can move. You can
Couldn't find it
decide that
before.
you're going to move 10 feet and delay, if you wish. But
Duck between his legs.
That's
Roll
it.
behind him. He turns. The other guy's jumping from behind.
Yeah, great idea.
Are we in the circus?
what am I doing?
So you gotta duck between his legs. You gotta roll behind him. He'll turn.
So like a
And then,
somersault.
and then the other guys come through the door and jump
Is
on
that
back.
something that I can do? I don't think I'm that
you can
aerodynamic.
attempt it.
I can't.
You can attempt anything.
I'm not gonna attempt that. I'm gonna try and make enough room for another person, and then can I take a swing?
No, I can still do a somersault.
Not really. If you're going to try to make
Maybe in
room
life.
for another
Either swing
person,
now
he's going to
or
get a free
character.
swing at you.
Okay.
Nice one.
My
There's not
character's
So,
really.
in other
going
words,
for
You're
it.
basically
Right.
blocking.
You're correct.
Yeah. You're basically
Swing.
blocking the doorway along with him.
Okay.
You're engaged.
Get your
So,
fat butt
Okay,
out of the way.
then yeah, I'll engage on him. And
all right, swing.
Loose the hammer.
FYI,
Hit him in the. Oh yes! Hit him in the nards.
guys, I lost the back of my earring. FYI, so if you see it,
I mean, they
So-
are about eye level.
You swing,
this is okay.
and for some reason,
Giant.
you don't hit.
What?
It's an
You just had a
illusion.
20?
Yes.
Ah.
He wasted a 20 on an
No.
illusion.
There's another reason,
He has some sort of
He's-
belt that can.
and he swings back.
He's coated in the
He's
goo
wearing
from the other
Pretty
room.
bullish.
He's wearing Nard armor.
I guess I have to get more handfuls. But I found the back of my earring, so, you know, not all was lost.
Oh, you
Small
missed
victories.
it, Jeff.
What?
He took a swing at him.
Got
20.
Got a crit.
Got a crit. And it did nothing.
And it missed.
You got a crit and it missed.
That's what you have.
He swings back and he misses.
I have nothing.
How does it
So
miss him?
we need magical
How does a
weapons.
crit miss him?
No,
Whoa.
he's got a magical weapon. There's another reason behind it. You don't know it yet.
Okay.
Okay, so apparently 20 still.
Initiative 1.
Can you beat a 1?
I'll try.
Okay.
6.
Go back to the somersaulting plan.
Barely.
I'm gonna
Are
roll.
you use somersault now? Somersault
Yes,
between his legs?
19.
Okay, that one hits.
Hey.
You can only hit him every other round.
Wait, a crit missed.
But a 19 hit. Something is.
You'll find out. in a bit.
Okay.
Okay,
If
so
you don't all die first.
Oh,
Alright.
Nice.
Die 4.
Marco!
Die 5.
five,
Hey, we're getting nicer.
7.
You got better.
Okay, so he's blocking the door with the two of them on.
Hey, we're getting nicer.
So nobody else can do it.
So it's
Somebody
basically a 1v1.
He's a dwarf.
Giant
Somebody
Durgar
can shoot
versus.
an arrow over his head.
Yeah, can somebody shoot
That
an
is
arrow?
Somebody shoot an arrow over his head.
Yeah, unless we have critical failure.
This hallway's
Yeah.
what, 5 feet tall or 10 feet
But-
wide?
Oh, you can
Yeah.
squeeze
What,
behind
squeeze
there.
by?
You can
Probably
try
not.
to squeeze by.
Somebody can squeeze by shooting an arrow over his head.
Who has arrows?
Skatey.
Skatey can
I can
crawl
try.
between everybody's legs.
I'm gonna try. Alright, 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Oh,
You're short. He'll miss you.
Yeah, this guy seems a little bit more than elite.
Super elite.
I think you got the guy that runs the bazaar or owns the bazaar.
Harper.
Harper.
Oh,
AC -2.
Come on.
I have you down at -3.
I used to have a +1 shield, but now I have the Masterwork shield.
But he can't carry that shield because his arm isn't strong enough to carry it anymore.
No, I have the Masterwork tower shield, so.
He now has ruby arms. Is that
7 points.
armor placed with
Damn it.
Is that
Six.
Quato?
Yes.
What's his name? What's Arnold Schwarzenegger's name in there?
Quaid.
All right.
Yeah.
Quaid.
What else is anybody doing?
We're just waving it.
So
Anybody else
really,
wanna
about the
do
only
anything?
people
We
that can,
can't get
that
in
can really
there.
act on
You
anything
could
is
go
going
and
to be
hide in shadows.
Soren can see
Somebody shoot him
into
with
the
an
room, and Ilya can see into the room.
Can Soren like stick his sword into the room?
You're in a doorway, trying to fight. It's really easy. You're not going to get a shot. I guarantee you.
I tried.
Can you bull rush him? Can you push him into the room?
Does anybody have ring?
He's twice my size.
Kick him in the
Soren.
arms.
Is there
Can
any way
Soren
around
push?
All right, can we all push together?
That's what I
on the
said.
count of
You're
three?
in.
I've explored those options.
You are in an actual doorway at this point.
Okay.
One's on one side of the door, the other is on the other side of
safe
the
from an
door. And they're just
earthquake.
basically going toe to toe.
That allows him to take a free swing or 2 free swings at me.
Warriors.
So do we just move down the line? Everybody move down the line? And then everybody move back? And then back down the line?
Is there getting larger magic?
Everybody move
For
down
you?
the line?
You don't know.
We don't know.
Everybody move back.
Dispel magic.
I'm gonna try it anyway. Ilya has dispel magic. Might as well try it.
Okay. Roll percentile.
Dispel magic. Dispel magic.
45.
You had
Or-
46 or
I'm level 5.
You're level 5.
Dispel magic. Ilya owns the bazaar. Ilya owns the bazaar.
Oh my gosh! I'm creating a criminal underworld.
Oh god.
Okay. You notice that he.
Yes!
Nice.
Awesome.
He drops down. And Goes.
Okay.
Not quite.
Nice.
He's just gonna spring right back up.
He drops down.
You don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Now kick him in the nerds.
Cats are fighting.
Initiative.
Oh.
Oh.
Six. Six.
You need that 6 again.
Ah. 2.
It had it eventually.
Yeah, it did.
But I made
Sorry.
it work.
That's a good run.
What? What happened?
Everyone died.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Stupendously lucky.
He crits himself. He crit his pants.
No
No
one.
effect.
Oh, that's not even fair.
Hey, at least it's a miss.
It's not fair.
At least
Did he
it's a
at
miss.
least grab his pair?
So he wasn't using Jay's cheating dice, but he was using Jay's cheating sheets.
Attack.
I like the way you think.
Alright.
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
And also, congrats on your 25-hour charity stream. That's so cool.
Oh, awesome.
To go from a charity
Thank you.
stream to us, that's a huge honor. Thanks, guys.
Wow, you raised $1,000 to give kids to the World Village.
Awesome.
Wow.
Congrats.
That's amazing.
Congratulations.
To us, that's a huge honor. Thanks, guys.
Alright.
I'm amazed you're all still conscious. Good job,
Awesome.
guys.
25 hours. That ain't nothing.
That missed.
Am I the only one who didn't pull an all-nighter in college?
I average one a week.
I mean, so did my roommate, but I didn't.
Didn't you ever pull it all?
Highlight. Can
No.
you highlight him? And
My
do a
roommate
follow
would
on him?
tell me that she'd been
Laura?
without sleep
Yeah.
for 42 hours, but she was a fashion design major. So that was normal.
I had a full-time
Yeah, just click
job
on
and went
that.
to school nights.
That'll do it.
And then do just a
Yep.
I was very thankful that I didn't have to
I'll
do
go
that.
back
There
and
was
watch
there was
it.
literally a night I remember I
that's
went
fine.
to sleep, and I could sleep with lights on because I'm a
Yes.
really heavy sleeper.
See, I
Yeah,
had
there you go.
wife, mortgage, 2 kids,
Meowed it.
Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you.
full-time job.
Thank you so much.
Huge respect that you were able to do that.
Took me 15 years to get
Okay,
But
that's-
you did it.
I missed.
That's impressive. That's really hard
Initiative?
work.
wait,
Depends. So now, at this point,
I can
Oh,
get in.
you can attempt to try to push it.
Respect that you were able to do that.
Even after I just tried to swing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and push through if I can.
Roll 20-sided die.
I just always remember the fact that my
20.
Oh!
Man.
Boom!
nice.
Bum rush.
Okay.
Ilya's
Push
going
them
in
into the
next.
What
Ilya, shut the
Ah,
door.
hammer.
You don't want to hide behind the big
Hammer to
black
the chest.
skin.
Bam!
Soren will. Soren will jump in and push into the room.
Okay. Soren in that way.
It's one dude. Just dogpile him.
Aragon moving in.
I'm going.
He's smart enough to write.
I'm gonna move the map
Dogpile
a
him
little
and
bit.
ask questions.
He's moving the map.
Move the map.
Move the map.
Oh,
Move that
geez.
map.
Wow.
Move that map.
I need a drink.
And the second Duragar gets up from his desk.
And the third, and the fourth, and the fifth.
Where did all these Duragar come from?
It's the accounting department. Yes.
And the second
Actually,
Lucy. She scratched her and she's like,
Sniff your paw.
Actually, my cat's done that a lot before. Sniffs it, well, scratches his ear, then sniffs his paw, and it's like not clean, and then licks it. I'm like, what are you doing? And then licks me. So I'm like,
what
So
are you
we
playing
have two
over
fighters.
there?
We have two fighters in the room
What
now.
is that?
Now he's gonna get
what
big,
is
and
that?
we're all gonna be.
we try.
Which game?
RuneScape. I'm old school.
Yeah, it is old school.
I've heard of it, but I don't know.
I've never played it, but I knew a lot of people who did, so I've seen.
It's an RPG that's
It was
somewhat
very popular in the
similar to-
early 2000s.
Oh, that's way.
Yeah, it is.
But
That's
What's
Very,
the
what-
play
very
now?
light version of it.
Now
yeah,
initiative.
that's the most.
All right.
6.
Oh, God.
What?
6. Bam.
6.
5.
At least he rolled it on the table, so you know he didn't cheat.
Hey! There are no XP wastes in my life.
What?
Play at launch. Play
Gang
from
up
not
on me
doing
all
anything.
you want.
At least he rolled it on the table, so
Second one hit.
Hey!
Okay.
you know. I do lots of reading at lunch when I'm not working.
6
But
points.
Down to 20.
Is that where you're doing the
Oh,
like,
boy.
high top tables in the area there?
Okay.
I think that was the day I was actually reading
Alright,
the Welcome to
attack.
Night Vale book.
14.
I've since
Plus
finished it. And now
4.
I'm obsessed
Yeah,
with
so
Night Vale.
18.
18. That is a hit.
It's a great podcast.
Sword.
I'm going to spring.
Die 4 at 5, right?
Yep.
9.
I missed.
5 plus 20.
I rolled a 20, not 5.
Aragon?
No,
Aragon.
just kidding.
Okay, cool.
20.
Oh my gosh!
Missed.
Misses! Again?
This is garbage.
Hurts miss.
16 on the dagger.
Also misses.
Even numbers.
Even numbers miss.
No.
Damn it. Oh, that
Nice
could
shot,
be it.
though. That wasn't a bad
19,
guess.
Because
Divisible
20s were
by
missing,
4?
a 19 hit.
Huh?
18.
Divisible by 4.
No.
16. Or no,
I'll
20.
explain.
16.
Every other
When you
round?
say it misses, so is it like go through him?
That
And no
is a good
connection?
It's almost as if he swings and it's like
Every other round?
Say it misses.
like
Passes
what
through smoke?
where you think he's actually at is not where he's at.
Oh.
The
It's
magic
like bow
finger
fishing
guy.
in the water.
Yeah, if you think of it that way, it's almost like it's like almost like you're looking through water, so to speak, and like
You gotta lead him.
where you're like
It's
where
an
the
illusion.
where the fish actually is different than
Matrix.
The second
Yeah,
Pitch
not
Black.
quite.
The second Pitch Black movie where the
It's an
guy runs
illusion.
around.
Yeah.
So what defines my ability to hit
Remember what it's
then?
called?
Chronicles already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the
Swing.
dude runs around and you miss him because he moves so fast.
Okay.
You're fighting a speedster.
Aragon?
no, not quite, not quite.
It's phasing.
No, so those two missed. You missed. Okay.
Okay.
Initiative.
Speedster.
It's on me.
It's on you.
DM decided
One.
to roll 6s.
5.
All right, your attacks.
Go for it.
Don't get a 20.
2. That's not a 20.
That's
That was
true.
Oric.
That was
2 hits.
We'll
Right?
just roll for
Yeah.
Aragon.
Nope.
4.
That's a miss.
Oh man, I was hoping they were.
Old school
Wow.
RuneScape.
Wow.
Sword.
4,
Two
5.
attacks.
Old school RuneScape.
I play that one too, but the new one is
8.
just went mobile too. But you have to be a member.
2.
That's a miss.
Old school.
Yeah, guys,
on there.
that's
Give you a-
me.
Hey guys, we're not getting
I think,
anywhere.
I think it's
His
easier to
I
start.
keep missing.
Oh, you missing?
Even our hits are missing.
He missed.
Oh, thank goodness.
We're just missing.
Initiative.
Should the monk come in?
I think you guys need to surround him.
5.
That way he
You
can't
can't.
move.
5.
Nobody else is going to be able to get in there.
Oh,
Anyway.
I can't get in to watch.
4.
You can get in to watch. 1.
6.
Fly over top with your broom. Drop
Alright.
down on his shoulders.
Attacks.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. I went first last time. Might as well. There we go.
11 with Oric. That's +4, so 15.
It's odd.
That is a hit.
Okay. Does it
It hits.
do something? Okay.
He explodes like a blood sausage.
9 again.
Okay. Sword.
Alright.
He explodes like a blood sausage.
Right, I put away my d20 because it was failing me.
9 again.
11?
That is
Yeah, there's pluses.
14.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just by 1.
Ah. Alright. Did my best.
Is that it?
Aragon 10. Nope. +3 is 13, but
13.
that's not gonna miss. Or, and then 11.
Alright.
14.
No, that dagger's only.
Oh, no.
Ooh, I found a boxing gym that has kickboxing, but I have to move, guys.
Where are you moving to, San Diego?
No. It's in the area-ish, but I'd have to move.
Oh, Richmond.
Text.
North.
I'd be close to Joachim.
You notice that he is,
They have kickboxing.
even though he may be a stronger fighter and you're using 2 weapons, he's still concentrating on the dwarf.
Of course.
You notice that he,
That's fine.
It's a prejudice thing, right?
even though
That's because your hammer's talking to him in secret.
Goading him.
missed. Release him going
Ooh,
cold.
this place has MMA
6.
as well.
Whose turn?
Oh, sorry, I'm looking up a new gym
6.
too. This gym has MMA.
He only has 1 attack this round.
Yeah, you don't fair one.
Huh? This is not
18
though.
plus.
Wow, my gym has MMO.
The boxing gym I go to right now has
13
MMA
plus.
as well.
13
But I
points
haven't
to
done
hit
it.
for, or I'm down to 13.
No, he hit you for 13.
Wow.
Hey,
And 7. Your attacks.
pretty soon a
So,
slot's gonna open up.
Defensive stance for Auric. Only doubles my current hit points or adds a certain amount of hit points.
Doubles your current hit points.
But gives me -2 armor class.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Okay. Auric's gonna go into defensive stance.
Okay. All right. Other 2.
I'm gonna swing.
2 attack round for you.
5.
That hit the other die.
It wasn't on a crack though. 4.
That cracked too.
Man,
Aragon,
Anything under a 10.
dice are upset tonight.
15.
What's going on?
And
15,
pluses,
that's a
so it's
hit.
an 18.
I let the cat
And
play with
then-
you.
14, no pluses, so miss probably with the dagger. He's a level 4 fighter. You miss
Yep.
by 1 or by more than 1?
I think we need to sacrifice one of the cats.
Okay,
that
so
dice got.
D8 for
No!
the bastard sword.
Chi-chi.
D8.
Yes.
No!
Come here,
I
girl.
will defend him to the death. Hard to the death.
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
Okay, 4 total.
Hey!
Yay!
After missing so often. Alright, so now why'd they miss it?
Can we read the?
Yeah.
Can we read the
I know
parchment?
yes.
Inspect the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Search the body.
Okay.
Lose on the
Il-
roof!
and Elio will search there.
Search the body and read what he was writing. Spells maybe.
Okay, so on the body itself, you find that he has the battle axe that he is using is extraordinarily nice. In runed, in dwarvish, says crystal cleaver.
Ooh.
That's a nice thing.
Okay. You also notice that the armor that he was wearing is also clear.
I use a hammer. Armor.
Okay.
Armor he's
His
wearing is
armor's
also
clear.
what?
Is also
Clear.
clear.
And it fits you!
Yes, it is dwarven in size.
Take it.
Hence why we probably think that we were trying to hit him or not hit him.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe? Waiting for confirmation.
I'm intrigued by the armor, for sure.
All right, you also find on him that he has 67 gold, and he has 3 gems worth 100 in a large pouch on his belt.
Nice.
Jacob's going to check the room for secret doors,
Okay.
secret compartments.
You don't find any secret doors. There are doors here. There's a door here, and then the room continues
Down that way.
down south.
Elio,
Okay.
can Elio search the desk?
Sure.
Yeah.
So the desktop holds various memos that relate to mining, troop morale, and other mundane issues.
TPS report.
Many of
So
them
he's
seem to be
CPS
mere excuses, exercises in authority,
put the
affecting
cover
hardly
on the
anything
TPS
with their
report?
pronouncement. You do find that there's a single desk drawer
that you manage to be able to pull out. The drawer contains a plethora of older documents and nature
You
those
find
on
out
the
that his
top.
job is
Same as on the top.
And you get a spell called at desk.
I'm gonna pull out the documents and shove them into
You
your
find out
hands
his job is
Why?
and say, translate!
talk to the customers and convey the
That's
changes.
what you.
that
That's
are
what you
needed.
translate.
Yeah.
Oh.
the people. Okay, good. Do you speak Dwarvish?
No.
No. Okay.
Say, translate!
Does anyone here speak Dwarvish other than the dwarf?
I speak silent, but I don't
probably not.
speak Dwarvish.
All right then.
Probably not.
I speak no language at all better than I speak your language.
All right. So the room
That's pretty
further.
bad. I speak no language at all better than I speak your language.
So it opens up.
Boom, glitter bomb.
Pretty much. Sounds about like what our day has been.
I like glitter.
Oh boy.
Whoa. Okay.
It's rough and it's coarse and gets
Alright.
everywhere.
That's sand.
So in this
Glitter, it's
room,
glitter.
you
That's
find
glitter.
that there is a massive
No, that's
stone
sand.
Glitter.
table that is inlaid with
Of course that gets
tiles
it.
of glass
That's litter. Cat litter.
of cloudy glass dominates the room. The tiles have been individually painted so that together they form what appears to be an extended map. Stone counters painted red have been placed in various places on its surface. Along the edges of the tile map, a border of swirling tentacles and eyes have been added to the stone by a proficient painter. Stone tools stand around the edges of the table ready for use. There is a stone door painted black in the eastern wall.
Eastern wall of the room?
Beholder.
Oh, going back to the other room with the large animal hide that was black.
Scaly hide.
Um, checking that out in more detail.
Okay. Nothing really of consequence or worth for it.
Would you like
Just
to
not
wear
sure
it?
where it's from.
I'm wondering if
There's a really large key.
if that would fit into your bag of holding.
Yeah, you can probably
Can we roll it up and put it in there?
Oh, okay,
Mark
so
that
how,
on
what,
there.
what if that scaly hide?
Scaly hide.
What would I,
Is it just the scaly hide? Nothing like
Yeah.
no pictures or anything drawn on it?
Nope.
That's
Okay,
black.
How large is it?
yeah, what would you say the dimensions are?
I'm sorry?
What would the dimensions?
Big by big.
Like bear skin.
Okay, and scaly hide.
Okay.
Okay.
Scale.
Owl bear skin.
About the size of a bear.
So back to the.
That's decent.
So the pieces on the desk are put together to form a map.
That's what it looks like.
Uh oh.
A quarter?
That doesn't look good. Okay, there we go.
We were rough, right?
Buffer.
That's bad.
So
It's not bad.
unplug.
It's not the camera, it's
Yeah,
all of the.
It's catching.
It's the entire stream.
Okay, it's back.
So
Yeah, that was me erasing
Okay.
about a minute ago.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so there is a door here.
Okay.
So-
on that side.
And door
Wait.
back
So
there.
back at the map.
Okay, it's back.
Looking at the map on the map on here.
Mhm.
Does it simulate or look like any place that we've been?
It looks very similar. Looks very similar in scope.
Okay, and then
To what?
you were saying something about the black door,
Yes.
Door's painted black.
and that was
Door's
on the
painted black.
a
On the
door.
eastern wall. Yep.
And where would that be on the map compared to where we were at?
It's in the room. Here's in the
What's
room.
behind
right
that
in
one
front
after
of
where
you.
that song?
That door is
On the
painted
east.
black.
Oh, so on the eastern wall.
I'm gonna
This
Google
one.
it.
Yeah.
That door is painted black.
You're googling black door.
No,
Yeah.
I, Paint It Black, the song.
Oh,
I started
Okay.
singing.
Oh.
so that's the end of the room then.
Yeah.
Nothing else in the
inside
room.
this room.
Secret doors.
You didn't find any.
Jacob's gonna check the door for.
Somebody doesn't cover.
No traps. Unlocked.
Okay.
Newfound glory.
I'm assuming you're going in first.
Or it can open the door.
Wait, is Ilya gonna check for traps?
No, I checked for traps. There were none.
That's all I figured out.
Ilya's busy looking up a song.
You're
I want to see if it's a clue!
It's not a clue. It's not a clue.
Trust us.
I was gonna say, you check for traps.
It's just a good
You know I
sign.
can
We open the door.
Find orcs traps. I'm pretty impressive.
Oh. Yeah.
I was trying to be helpful.
Another angry Durgar.
So you find
are
the floors.
everywhere.
You find
Mrs. Durgar.
the floors, walls, and ceiling of this room have all been painted utterly black. In the center of the floor is a large cave bear skin of the purest white. A simple glass stool sits upon the rug. A glass bed frame of disquieting design crouches against the southern wall.
Disquieting design.
This is
At the
really
foot of the
unaired.
bed stands a marble-topped bedstand holding a few small personal items. Its glass legs shaped like rigid snakes. A small wooden roll-top desk stands closed against the western wall, while opposite of the eastern wall stands a closed stone wardrobe, also painted black. These doors are in the room's northern and western walls.
Found Johnny
So
Cash's bedroom.
This is very weird.
So it's very painted black.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everything else that isn't painted black is glass. This is very. That's really creepy.
Or
a white-
pure white bear
Bearskin
skin
rug.
rug.
Yeah. Pure white. White is white.
That isn't painted black.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted. That was
just
my first
explore the
instinct.
room, see if what we find.
I'll search
Is
the
the roll-top
desk.
locked?
Ilya,
I'm sorry?
searching the
Is
desk.
the roll top desk locked?
Are you watching
Don't know
me?
yet.
You check
Yeah,
the
that's
desk?
what I wanted.
Did you know? Did you notice that I was like right over your right shoulder?
Yes, of course I
Because
did.
we know what Ilya likes to do.
You watched.
Pilfer.
I think I've only ever pilfered one thing.
Did you notice that?
Successfully.
Yes,
got
of
some
course
hard
I
cheese.
did.
We know what Ilya likes.
DM
Unlike
my
somebody
other
else
games.
trying to steal somebody out of
That
the
guy that
tavern.
That was the guy. He was trying to punch me, and instead I was able to see companies.
And like,
Yeah, it was mid
Finally.
notice.
Because somebody
As
else,
their
big meaty
somebody else
hands.
intervened, and when he turned to look at them, I was like, "Jeez."
And, you know,
Yeah,
I
that was
didn't
worth
get a
it.
chance to counter or anything. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it was
you roll
So-
right off.
All right, so all the glass items in the box room are of course made of Nephellium.
Yeah, that
The personal items on the bedstand include a brush and a beard comb, a Nephellium glass half filled with drinking water, and a Nephellium nail clipper, as well as a small cylindrical lodestone embedded in a larger piece of floatable cork. You notice that the roll top desk appears to be something that would be not of underworld. Looks like something that was made from above world.
Man-made.
Yep. It is actually locked.
I'm gonna pick the lock.
Okay. What's your percent?
Take your hand.
Sorry, that's sword.
Find and remove locks.
57, but I'm gonna. And I don't know if this makes any difference, but I have masterwork lockpicks, and I want to use that.
Okay. You do not, but you do set off a trap.
Didn't check for traps.
Didn't check
She didn't check for traps.
Well.
Okay. Make a saving throw versus poison.
And get
All
you
of a
every
sudden,
time.
as you're checking everything out, you feel a pinprick into your finger.
I don't even have one of 4 of them.
Slow clap.
Is it under or over? I forget.
Over.
20.
Over.
All right.
I don't even have one of
Nothing happens.
You're gonna have high iron.
So
But
she
it is
she
not-
only set the
it is-
trap. It's still locked.
It's still locked.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Don't
Wait,
get
don't
stabbed
check
with poison.
You sure the trap's not disabled?
It's probably not a one-use trap. man.
Reload.
Saving throw.
First poison.
Why?
Why did you
I told you.
take
Oh,
the hammer?
Over my.
Poison save.
Then poison cloud.
It's all
So
liquid.
+2, so I gotta roll over a
It's a
10.
deal. Yeah, if it wouldn't be if it was gaseous, it wouldn't be using needles.
Unless it evaporates on contact with air.
No.
It doesn't.
Hey,
I'm not taking that risk.
I'd like to find and remove traps after he suffers whatever he suffers from.
Ow, pinprick. Ow, pinprick.
So he's like, I'm seeing a pattern.
Oh!
I
He fell
warned
over.
you.
You're not dead.
Yeah.
You're at 0.
He's not dead yet.
think we're up.
Wow, that's some
I
serious
literally
poison.
am just staring at him like, told you.
45% find room trap.
Find a trap.
Removed it though.
No.
Poison you.
I triggered it, but I literally was just staring at him like.
Take your hammer. Take the lock.
Barely.
Oh,
You managed. I rolled,
just-
I
I just-
rolled 44. Alright, you managed to see that there's a needle in there and you are able to pop it out. And it's
Disabled
still
trap.
locked. I rolled 44.
hey guys, who's gonna pick this lock? 'Cause
I already tried.
If you wake me
By
up,
the way, the monk's on the ground.
You don't have the ability to
zero.
pick a
You're
lock
not
after
asleep.
finding and removing
You're
the trap.
I
unconscious.
can pick locks. Yes, I have a 40,
I already tried.
42.
wake me up.
By the way, the monk's on
Nope.
You don't have the ability
Complex.
to pick a lock after finding and removing the
Take your
trap.
hammer.
EE is going to step up and neutralize poison
It's already removed.
I already disabled it.
No, on himself.
on the monk.
Oh, wait, does he need like binding wounds or something?
No, he
No,
was
he's
zero.
a 0.
Okay.
Neutralize poison on the monk.
Okay.
What does that do?
Still at 0.
Yeah, I was gonna say. How does that help you?
No, he's
Maybe prevent him from going below 0. I don't know.
To be perfectly honest, we also don't know what's in the desk. So if I were to just walk up and
You
hit
just have
it
to
with
break
my
it.
hammer,
You just need
Can
to break the
anybody
lock.
else pick?
I vote hit it with the hammer.
There it is.
Does anybody else? You
No,
had a
because
lock
there's
pick.
glass shards
Just
in there.
take it. Just take it.
Hey, it's either do that or we're never gonna find out what's inside because we're out of
You
things.
didn't take it under special.
all right.
It's just the bills.
Oric's gonna walk over to the desk
You can't use it again.
and hit the top from the side with his hammer.
Roll 27 day.
I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss, guys.
Funny.
11.
11? Okay, you managed to break it enough without appearing to damage anything on the inside.
Okay.
Okay?
See?
Alright. So you see that it contains hundreds of different blank memo sheets as well as 2 quills and mostly an empty stoppered inkwell.
Search more. Look for hidden compartments.
Check for more traps.
Look for hidden compartments.
Yeah,
guys.
he's moving trapped his desk full
Alright.
of blank memos.
Exactly. There's something in there.
You do also
We have
find,
lemon juice.
as, once you get past all the papers, you do find a scroll tube that is in the back.
Ah. Well, that.
Who wants to open the scroll tube?
I would, but I'm
Open the scroll
sleeping
tube.
right now.
I'll check it for traps.
The scroll tube?
Yeah.
It's a contra code.
You do not find any traps.
Alright, I'll unroll it.
I would.
Okay.
Sure, you'll open that.
Okay. So at the top of the scroll it says Furtimus Demonic Defense.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
So write down
Defense.
it's
Defense
a
is good.
scroll of protection versus demons.
Oh!
You want
Oh,
that.
so in other words, that demon that we saw in one of our previous adventures, if it would have escaped.
Yeah.
Or if you take the purple mushrooms, the demon or
Dreams?
lucid dream.
comes out.
I've read that book. Actually, I've read several of those books. Recommend Maggie Steve Otter.
Anyway, anything else on the
I've read
desk?
that book.
Nothing else in the desk.
Actually, I've read several.
Great.
Admittedly, that was probably worth it.
Probably. Anyway, so there
Monk's
was
still-
some
Monk's still on the ground in case somebody.
Someone drag him out.
I don't have cure light wounds, man.
Wait, didn't you just get at desk's drawer?
Aren't you supposed to like cut an X and then suck the poison out?
Drag him out. I don't think this is a snake.
Somebody kiss the sleepy monk, so he wakes.
He's back up to 12.
So in other words, we need another succubus so he loses another level, right?
Oh yeah.
Did it have more than one trap, or is it?
No, you just never
Same
disabled it.
trap.
You just went to
Resets
unlock it.
itself.
Reload.
So does it reset
No,
itself?
there's nothing to reset.
It
You
didn't attack.
went to go and unlock it just like she did.
It's-
It's not like it's spring loaded. It was just the needle that was sticking in there.
It didn't stab me, so it stabbed you.
Like I said, you guys are way past the point of being handheld.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we're still
we
stupid.
understand that.
Yeah, I had to get
Though,
We're
though,
not-
though that's
we're not.
true, we have not stopped being stupid.
I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just saying.
I'm calling you
Stupidly
Lucky
lucky.
elementary party.
Yay!
Stupid lucky. Yep.
Not stupendously. It's
Stupid.
stupidly
So there
Speaking
was
for
another
myself,
door
I'm
in that
definitely
room,
stupid.
right? A red door?
You didn't. No, there was not another door.
There was
Just
not?
the
There
glass.
was not another door. There was a
Yeah.
wardrobe in the
So,
Oh,
that
wardrobe.
any of the
The Lion the Witch Hand?
Can we
Uh-huh.
open the black wardrobe?
artifacts
Check
and
for
stuff
traps.
in here?
Check for Narnia.
Check for Darcy.
Any of the
Yeah, we'll check. Can we check for traps on something else?
Yeah.
If I have it? Okay.
Absolutely.
Check for traps on the wardrobe.
Okay. You do not find it.
Checked in his drawer.
Is it locked or unlocked?
It is locked.
Try picking it.
You want me to
try picking
Try
it?
and pick locks.
See what kind of nails.
Might as well
Nails
try.
come out.
If you
They
fail,
might
I'll
as
do
well
it.
try picking one.
42%.
Again, we don't
Can't
know.
unlock.
Can't unlock it. My 42%.
Uh,
is not
Try.
Oh, you missed a lot, Wicked. Missed a lot.
Hey, what's
I
up, Will?
didn't miss much.
Yeah, we're close to the end of the night.
Let's see. The
What's your
Foundry
percentile?
battle.
Um,
Fight pit battle.
It is
Couple of major battles.
So,
65. Yeah.
you unlock.
The
Hey,
BDM,
wardrobe's unlocked.
BDSM
Alright, open
room.
the doors.
Please tell me that wasn't a trap.
No, there's no
The
trap.
Spider
I
Rider.
didn't
So,
find
inside you happen to find what appears to be a bunch of cloaks and tunics.
Okay.
You also see in there that there is a very nice suit of chainmail, dwarven sized.
Oh man, see, you're getting all
You
kinds
had like
of
the
stuff,
glass
man.
mail, the chain
I should change one of my guys.
You also find that there is a battle axe in here.
Okay.
mail. What is it made out of
Glass
the
or
crystal
regular?
stuff?
I'm sorry?
Is it made out of the crystal stuff?
It is. It is made out of crystal.
The chainmail is?
No,
Chainmail and the
battle
battle
axe.
axes.
Well, the battle axe
That's two
will
battle
probably
axes.
go to.
Well, didn't we pick up another battle axe from the guy that we killed?
Right, but
Yeah.
you're the
Yeah,
only
this is
one
a
in the
separate-
party that uses battle axes.
No, those are hand axes.
Hand axes.
Hand axes.
Well, these are dwarf size, so they're like hand axes.
Not quite.
over large, you know. Bulk size.
So the hammer itself, your hammer,
Yeah.
is you notice that it kind of shakes a little bit by the battle axe, and is saying
Scared
this
of it.
this is a high quality weapon.
Huh?
Even more than the crystal cleaver?
Put the hammer away. Pick it up.
So, Oric is going to pick up the battle axe.
Or it explodes like a blood sauce.
Well, EE is actually going to do a detect magic on it.
Okay. So you detect that it radiates strong magic. The chainmail also radiates strong magic. You also find that there is a chain that is in the wardrobe as well that has a ring on it, and the ring radiates magic. And then,
Wait, like a ring?
yeah, like a ring. And
Ring, ring, progresso.
so while it is also going off, the other battle axe and other chainmail that you find also had detect magic. And in fact, the chainmail, the other chainmail is extraordinarily magic.
The armor?
Extraordinary. Yeah.
So 2 sets of chainmail, 1
That have
extraordinary,
High magic.
2 battle
So
axes.
I pick up the battle axe and nothing.
No. You notice in Dwarven, it's in Runed, it says Preserver.
I pick up the battle axe.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Oh.
So maybe
Increases armor class, possibly.
armor class and or hit points.
That's really cool.
I thought it was
Preserver. No,
Preservers.
no.
So where can we put this? Because I'm
He
still
was a
gonna
chef.
use my hammer because
As the preserves
That's
the
fine. You can
food.
put it in his bag of holding if
Okay.
you want.
Yeah.
Here.
With everything else.
So 2
Here, toss this in
chainmail,
there.
2 battle
Is
axes,
that what I'm putting in the bag of holding?
and a ring. Did you get the ring?
Or are you putting it in like our equipment list?
Yeah, she's right.
Okay.
I mean, everything's on our equipment list, which means
Yeah.
it all goes in the back.
We'll div it up.
Oh, is that the bag of holding then?
Where do you think we're putting it?
I don't know. I just know.
Or if somebody could just put the ring on like somebody else
Skaty's
used
carrying
to.
Not again.
It's a dwarf.
That wasn't you. That was Neb, wasn't it?
Neb did.
You
Yeah.
grabbed a dagger and it got stuck in your hand.
It was a completely reasonable thing to do.
All right. Well,
I had to get it removed magically. It was a completely reasonable. It was expensive.
Anything else you guys do?
Happy birthday, Will.
put a ring on someone.
We've done that. It ended badly. We couldn't We've been there, done that.
Been there, done
Is
that,
the
killed
ring
somebody's
speaking
finger,
to
you know.
anyone?
The usual stuff.
It ended badly.
All
Like
right.
Albus Dumbledore
Well,
style.
um,
Been there, done that.
do we try and do something else? Is it
I don't know.
end
Is
of the
there
night?
anywhere
We've
else
got
to go?
5 minutes.
Well,
Albus Dumbledore.
I'm just asking, is there anything else you guys are doing?
well, Jacob actually is going to put the ring on.
What?
Oh god.
I'm
here we go.
pulling the nib.
Why?
Here we go.
Why do you hate
I
us?
did.
Why do you hate yourself?
He did a detect magic. It's not a horrible place, so he's putting on the ring.
It's not a horrible place. Do you know what we just killed?
Notice anything different? Ring of the shits.
The shits or the shites?
Either way. That's what country you're in.
All right, guys.
Oh
That
my
was a fun night.
Either way.
+3 to shark.
Do we keep
So we
going?
holding off then, since we are.
It's up to you guys. I'm just asking.
You're
we
only
wanna
4
do?
minutes away.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't-
we could continue down the hall, but I don't.
I think this makes sense as a good stopping point.
Yeah.
You're just there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
I think this makes
We
sense.
appreciate it as always. We will be on in 2 weeks. We are playing before New Year's.
New Year's Eve.
Yep, New Year's Eve. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please tune in on Thursday evening for the next chapter of our Thursday night game. And we don't speak to you earlier. Please, everybody, have a blessed Christmas.
Good night, all.
Have a
Bye.
good night.
Happy Hanukkah.
That too.
Happy Festivus.
For the rest of us. Happy Ramadan Hanukkah.